I hope the audio is alright for you guys. I really do, because I've not checked it yet, which is really stupid of me. But yeah, we're hitting up Metroid Prime Remastered. I really wanted to experience this, so it's been a long time since I've played Metroid Prime 1. Ooh. Sweet, so we get to unlock stuff as we go? Oh, wait. This is such a sick game. Damon, how's the audio for you? Is it bad or good or what? Because I've still got the Xbox settings on this, so... Go on, we'll start. I'll just go on normal difficulty. We'll be able to really tell till we're in gameplay. Okay, okay. Thank you very much, though, at least. Let's see how this goes. I really wanted to get in this, because I'd been wanting to play Prime 1 for a while, and then they did the remaster, which was totally unexpected, obviously. And I'd just been seeing, like, loads of it around, and I was like, no, I really do want to play that. You know, whereas sometimes I'll say to people, like, this game just doesn't get my attention, or this show doesn't get my attention, or whatever. Well, this one did. And I was like, yeah, I really want to play this. So yeah, late night stream.
The cosmos. In the vast universe, the history of humanity is but a flash of light from a lone star. The life of a single person should be lost in space and time. But among the stars, there is one light that burns brighter than all others. The light of Samus Aran. Her battles extend beyond her life and etch themselves into history. Here, another chapter of that history will be written.
Hi X-Ram, hope you're okay. The audio can be a little low, but it might be the best, since it can get a bit loud during game. Let's just see, instead of minus 18, let's do minus 16. Hi Amber, nice to see everybody coming in. Hope the audio is alright for you, just tell me if I need to up it or down it, whatever. I'm doing fine. I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I'll explain it in a moment, just while we try and get used to the controls and stuff. The graphics do look so good. Volume seems fine. Okay, so I take it the sound effects sound good for you guys in terms of the level, volume-wise? Not exactly a plot-heavy game anyway. Indeed. Okay, so I'm just getting used to everything here. Okay, so yeah, just quickly before we start, I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I've been recording a lot of Monster Hunter Rise for you guys as VODs. So yeah, that's fun, and a lot of Generation Zero and uploading those. And then I thought, you know what, I'll just do a stream today, and like I was saying before, for anyone who's heard me in the recent streams, especially like with Witch of Mercury, saying, you know, like, I don't want to watch Witch of Mercury because there's nothing really to grab my attention or gets me saying, oh, I want to play, I want to watch that, or, you know, any games saying, oh, I want to play them. This, I'd seen a lot of it, and the remastered graphics had me going, I need to play this, I need to play this. So it was basically screaming at me, and a lot of people were saying they found it hard to get hold of, but seemingly I just went on Amazon and got it in like 2 seconds. So I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, I just thought, considering I've just come off Monster Hunter, I'll jump on this. With the original Metroid Prime, I played it back in the day, and even though I didn't fully complete it, I got up to the impact crater at the very end where you have to fight Metroid Prime, and then never bothered. I ended up giving it back a week later so I could get another game. So basically, I finished it within a week and got most of the scanning visor stuff and everything. So it was really fun, and I remember it being really immersive. So again, you probably hear me going, "Oh god, this looks amazing," as usual, because you know I like all my scenery and everything else and my really nice graphics. So it's just a case of getting used to the controls. Okay, so right on the D-pad is the scan visor. Okay. Oh, come on now. This is the remaster. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I have a physical copy. A lot of people were saying they found it hard to get their hands on a physical copy, and literally I just went on Amazon because a lot of people were saying, no, it costs a lot of money and it's hard to get hold of. And I'm looking at it, and because I've been doing like recent work and stuff behind the scenes for people, I was like, you know what, I'll treat myself, you know, because most of my other money is going to savings anyway, so I'll treat myself. So I went on Amazon. It's like, yeah, it's pretty cheap compared to other games that are out at the time. I was like, yeah, I'll grab it. And sure enough, Amazon's like, yeah, we got plenty. Just order it. And it came a day early. I was going to stream this tomorrow, but yeah, Amazon was like, so here you go, dude. It's come early. So I got a physical copy. I just slapped it in, and away we go. It's hard to find a copy in stores in the US, says Exram. That's where it might be then, because literally here it was super easy. I'm looking at all the redone graphics here, though. It's a bit like with the Dead Space remake, how they paid a lot of attention to the original graphics. I still need to complete the Dead Space remake. I find that at the moment I'm starting a lot of games and not finishing them. But like, this just looks really good at the moment. I know the only problem that I have with this, and I'm going to say it off the bat before we get too much into this, is the lighting doesn't affect the environment as much. That's the only problem I have with it. I heard it's really easy to find in Finland, says Exram. Oh, nice. And yeah, I am going to be looking at absolutely everything with the scan visor and trying to get that 100%. Because I almost did that in my original run of the game. I know a guy that I used to talk to, I still do, from university that really loved Metroid, so I'm hoping he's got this as well so I can talk to him about it. And those little parasites under the floor, I never noticed those on the original. Or not that I remember anyway. But yeah, Prime 1 is a really good example of like how to do environments right and get your player immersed in them without really too much of a story. Because all the story is really told to you through the scan visor, so... Love the music, though. The music is what makes Prime. Like, some of the areas feel creepy, some of it feels, you know, mystical and ethereal, and it's all because of the music. Rumia would be very happy to see you play this, says Exram. Yeah... If Rumia was around, then yeah, you know, because I know Rumia kind of said I hadn't done content, or it said to people I hadn't done content in a while that they didn't find interesting, so it's fine. I'm not going to do something that everybody will enjoy all the time, but when I do, you know, I just hope people enjoy it. All the escape pods have been launched. Make sure I scan absolutely everything. A lot of this is like stopping and starting and looking at everything, and it's cool seeing the what looks like another parasite queen here that the pirates have been experimenting on, just fallen over and completely burnt up. Then a dead space pirate. I just remember he was a huge Metroid fan, says Exram. Indeed, Rumia's probably already played this. The thing is that before putting this on and streaming this, I wanted to do the the Resident Evil 4 demo that's just come out recently. But for some strange reason, I couldn't get hold of it on PlayStation. It has like a sale on, but it doesn't actually show you how to get hold of the demo. So yeah, I'll have to wait on Resi 4's demo. So expect to see that eventually. There we go. Just making sure I scan absolutely everything on the Space Pirate ship here. Absolutely love the idea of the scan visor. It just tells you absolutely everything, so you don't really have to do much in terms of storytelling. Yeah, this looks so damn good. I love the lighting. Have you ever played Prime 2 and 3? I did not, but I have, like I said, I've had a friend that played them and said that they were really good. Thing is, I think I own both of them. I've just not played them. Again, it's that whole thing of, this year, if I wasn't animating, this year was meant to be me playing a lot of games that you know, I was going to play on the channel originally anyway. That was my idea. And then I kind of got really in-depth with my animation, so I figure I'll do that later on after I've done my animation. Oh. Okay, let's get the lift going here. The camera from BioShock ruined things like the scanner for me, says Ember. The camera from BioShock? I don't remember that. Platform's active. Going down. Oh my god, look at this. I love the sparks on that. And the way that it's got dynamic lights in it. I love the way you got the slightly spooky music in the background. Hey, Boaty! Have you taken dehydrated water back from the Space Pirates? Oh, nice to see you again, Boaty. Hope you've been doing okay. Press Y to turn into the morph ball, okay? Dude, I'm loving, like, the subtlety of this. Like, Prime's always been one of my favorite games, primarily just because of the atmospherics and everything and how it builds up. It's funny though, I would have brought it up either way, but Jen has a playthrough on Prime 1 for the GameCube and I don't know what she's done to it, but like, she's got it almost soft locked in a way. I can't remember whether it's properly like locked or not, but basically, she goes into an area where you're meant to get, I think it's the power beam, and you have to fight Chozo ghosts, and the ghosts just keep on appearing, and we can't seem to figure out where to go. And I do remember from the original where to go, because you have to end up navigating areas to get to the Magmore Caverns. And she just seemingly could not progress with her playthrough, and I'm like, that's weird. Hey Ion, nice to see you. How you doing? Hope you're okay. I love the way all the scan visor does is tell us every little detail. I've been having a time, says Bodhi. Bit of throat sickness. Not the big bad C this time. Ah, so you don't have problems with DG cells. Aaron says, been playing Phantom Brigade. Are you enjoying it? Because I know I didn't get it based on the fact that I couldn't run it. Ooh, unknown life sign. Dude, I'm absolutely loving this. In the original, for those who remember the original, this is an incredibly dark area. I like the way they've kind of made it a lot brighter and made the light sort of very subtly shine on everything. So it is dark still, just not as dark. You know, before it was like really blown out. in terms of like areas that were highlighted were drastically highlighted, and then areas that weren't were very black. Soft locking a Metroid game is a bit hard, so that's an accomplishment, says Xram. I can't remember the exact details of it, because this is going on years ago when I first met Jen, really. But I remember trying to figure out what she'd done with the playthrough. And all I remember was the Chozo ghosts kept on attacking her no matter where she went, so we couldn't actually progress without getting harassed. And yeah, I know that happens in certain rooms and stuff, but this was literally a case of everywhere she went, there were just ghosts. It's like, even in areas where there weren't meant to be ghosts, and I'm like, this is really weird. So I'm gonna have to check that save file. It's like there's a load of things that we still want to show you guys on stream that we've not even touched on yet, you know, like, we've not even touched the surface with the content that we can make on this channel. I feel like that'll really pick up after I've done that Undertale animation. It all depends on how much time I've got though with the kid coming, so... Auto turret disabled. What I like about this, and one of the most spookiest tracks in all of this, by far, is the fight music with the pirates. It's just really spooky for me when you hear it in the background. There's the turret. So what the pirates have been doing here, when you look at the specimens and also bits of detailing that it's telling us from the scan visor, they've just been experimenting on the native life forms with Phazon. It's really cool just looking at all the different experiments that they've ran, and then the experiments obviously went bad somehow. I'm loving like the little bloom here, and oh my god, it's that big thing's trying to get out of there. Okay. Love how this looks at the moment. I know I'm spending most of the time in the scan visor, but that's basically what you do in this game for the first run or so if you're really after all the details. Because you only get the full ending of Samus without a helmet on if you scan absolutely everything and get 100%, so... might as well, if I can. I was obsessed with this when I did my first run of it back in the day. Oh, hello. Severe internal damage. Yeah, let's just finish him off there. Hey, Zuma. I think the Zuma is in the Phendrana Drifts. Phendrana is by far one of the most amazing parts of the entire ecosphere when it comes to Talon. Boaty says you can get secret dehydrated water. If you scan the secret dehydrated water, you get an extended ending of Samus where an ant guy drops down behind Samus and down swings her. Oh, fun times. You know what's funny? I have been tempted to go back to GBO 2, but with everything else I've got going on at the moment, it's just like, eh. What's different from the original Prime is you can't just line up charge shots one after another on this. You have to fire 3 standard shots no matter what. So if I hold down the button, I fire 3 instead of 1 at a time. It's really weird. I don't know why they made that choice, but Iron says, been playing Transformers D&D campaign with 5 other players. We unlocked an alternative ending last Tuesday. Ooh, sweet. I remember you mentioning it in Discord. Shriek Bat! Native Talon. I don't remember where the Shriek Bat comes up in Talon. All I remember was it was native to it because of certain life forms kind of stand out more than others when you've been playing the game. Oh. These acid burns of welded joints of the exoskeleton. Ooh. I gotta get used to these controls. Oh. Does it auto-lock? That's interesting. The left bumper is jump and the left trigger seemingly does nothing at the moment. It's really strange. Okay, so right trigger is... No, sorry. Right bumper is missile? I'm trying to remember how the original controls worked. Because I know it had more of a tank style set of controls. Oh. Security codes on auto turrets are changed every other cycle. Ooh. Oh. Ah, there we go. Ventilation covers may become superheated. I love all these little details. They definitely bring to life all the different parts of the universe when you scan them. Oh. I'm trying to remember if you can side jump real fast when, you know, like a strafe when you're in targeting mode. This is going to be interesting because I've not played normal in ages. Caused by severe lacerations. Ooh. Finish season 1 of our campaign by curing the big bad guy and turning him back to the good side. We learned that one of our players is the Herald of Unicron. Jeez, that's not something you want to know. Hopefully we don't miss out on anything that we can scan here. Doom Eternal looks off, says Young. Hi Young, how you doing? Nice to see everybody dropping by. It's been a while, you know. I feel like maybe it's just because I haven't streamed properly in a while, or what? Maybe it's because I'm doing it later on? I don't know. Trying to figure out what the target button is here. Oh, it's literally left trigger. That's why it wasn't working before. Young says sore throat. Everybody's got a sore throat at the moment. Okay, so we can go morph ball in there. We're good. Seriously, man, I'm just enjoying all the details in the environment right now. There we go. Oh. There we go. Oh. I'm sure when I get really into this, I'm just going to be feeling it, you know, in terms of the rhythm of combat. I swear I didn't do anything to spread my throat problem, says Boaty. This device does not seem to be functional. Scan complete. A lot of dead pirates via lacerations. If I remember rightly, isn't it? If I hold it in, the ammo and everything comes in. I did like it in the original, how holding in the power shots or the charge shots allowed the environment to light up. It's kind of upsetting that they don't have that in this one. I'd like them to put it in like a patch or something if possible. Be cool to get Jen doing a playthrough of this as well at some point. But yeah, like I said, we've been doing a lot of Monster Hunter stuff, so you guys will eventually see Monster Hunter content on the channel. Because I know people have been asking for it for a while, but it's literally free on Game Pass, so... Save point. Would you like to save? Yes. Monster Hunter, the best movie. No. I need to scan the save station as well. Paul W.S. Anderson's Monster Hunter movie. No. But yeah, for those that were wanting me to play Monster Hunter on the channel, it's not that I didn't want to. You know, it's more that I just wanted to play with friends. Or rather, not have to pay for it and then play with friends. So, yeah. The UI and HUD looks a lot like Republic Commando. I think if I remember rightly, Republic Commando did take inspiration from Prime, because didn't Republic Commando come out sometime round about this time period? It was very close, I feel like. Maybe like a year or two after, so this was like 2000, 2001. I feel like Republic Commando was like 2003, 2004, maybe? Latest 2005? Somebody want to double check that, just in case? February 25th, 2005. Oh, nice. So, like, 10 days after my birthday in 2005. So, yeah, I feel like when Prime had come out, that's where a lot of games started going crazy with the HUD stuff, because Prime was the first to do it. This was 2002. Nice. But yeah, after Prime did this and made it feel really immersive, a lot of games started doing similar things in future. You know, because they saw it and went, you know what, that's pretty cool. I know Halo started branching out and doing that. We've had Republic Commando. I don't remember some of the other games off the top of my head right now, but at the same time, I'm trying to watch the Parasite Queen doesn't kick my ass. And I have to wait until there's holes in the shield here, I think. There we go. Trying to figure out, the jump button is B on the Switch controller? I can get a couple of shots through here. Oh, come on now. I remember this looking really crazy on the cube because of it being pretty dark and ominous, but they've lit her up pretty nicely so you can see all the details on it. And then she falls into the reactor and causes it to overload. And then we'll end up on Talon, and that's where the game really starts. I know it says evacuate and I've got like 6 minutes, but seriously? I'm still going to be scanning everything on the way back if I can. Is that? No. Nothing here. We should have enough time to scan every little detail. Oh! Oh! There we go. Got it. I was so close to missing that then. Like, I've never done a proper 100% run on this before. The last time I tried, I got close and then didn't finish it, so... Oh. Oh wow, they're getting absolutely wrecked here. They're getting wrecked by that. It's not deceased, it's killing pirates. Why would they put an alien above the reactor? I think from what it seems like, it broke out and ended up in the reactor. You know, so it broke out of another area, like up here, and then climbed its way around through the internals, and ended up getting into the reactor area. Dude, there's a... Maybe if I can just... Oh, I can go up there. Come on now. Shine it. There he is. Space pirate with severe internal bleeding. At least it looks like it. I love the way I'm literally taking like the tourist approach to this and being like, ooh, let's just take pictures of everything. Just real quick, just make sure I've scanned everything here. Yep, that looks fine. We good here? I think we are. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh yeah, I remember these. They're just not. Yeah. Oh, and they come back after you as well. Just brilliant. I know we can just morph ball through here, but can we? Yeah, we can. Kind of reminds me of some of the sections in other games like Republic Commando where you get stuff like that, but Republic Commando's visor is amazing because it auto-cleans itself. That and the combat knife from that game is amazing as well, the fact that it retracts into the gauntlet. Let's see, are we... Oh, okay, we're on the left again. Oh. Wait a minute, what's that? Oh, I see, that's the other area that we were in before. Republic Commando needs one of these. What, the scan visor? Did you get the map room near the entrance to the pirate ship? The area near the start where it shows all these little critters crawl into? I think I did. Makes sense. Bugs like hot things. Reactor's probably hot. Indeed. They're probably attracted to the temperature of it. Like, who in chat's actually played this? You know, all the way through and completed it? I'm actually curious now. You know, because not everybody will have played Prime 1. Or have been interested in it, but... Well, let me... Dude. Yeah, let me up. Because it's been re-released a couple of times on, like, the Wii and stuff. Can't get used to the jump being on the B button, although it's mainly because I've been playing so many other games recently. Come on now. Oof! Okay, did not like that then, am I? Quick. There we go. Let's see. Doesn't seem like you have a full map of the ship. I think you might have accidentally gone past it. Hell. Not good. I've only played Hunters. My brother used to play all the Metroid games to Taman. Oh, nice. I have the Prime Trilogy, a fantastic bundle, says X-Ram. Yeah, that's the one on the Wii. Which is actually getting pretty rare, I think. As in, like, I think it's pretty awkward to get hold of now. Not too sure about it. We were going over this a couple of days ago because we were comparing our collection of games and stuff with other people to see what was the rarest stuff we had and how much it costs. Oh, grapple icon. I did not pay attention to what the grapple icon was there. Right trigger, maybe? No. Oh, okay, just... Dude, that's really nice. There we go, Meta Ridley. After being brought back to life from the end of, I think, Metroid 1? Tells you a little bit about what they've done to him. It's okay, they've just equipped him with like a bunch of weapons and a fuel cell and some other stuff. Scan everything the game, says Devasia. Hi Devasia! Nice to see you again. Disable that auto turret. I'm just gonna go for it. I know I'm probably gonna get hit there, but... I can't remember when we actually go out of here and when we get... Oh, there we go. So we're down to the standard suit now. Just the power suit. Because we lost everything. And then we gotta go get everything again. Oh. Let's see if we can... Oh. Come on now. Okay. Nothing in here. Oh, wait, no, there is. Oh, nothing, seemingly. The internet has ruined this design for me, says David. Wait, what? The original release of Trilogy is pretty rare. It was limited produced and had metal cases with a few goodies. Yeah, I remember the standard release, but it still fetches a bit of a price if I remember rightly. Gotta go chase Ridley now and find out what the heck was going on. I love all these pirate bodies just going flying off there. Dude, that is one high-res planet texture in the background. Seriously. Here we go. This is where the game really starts. Can't wait till we get to Fendrana, but that'll be a while. Boaty. Boaty says, not gonna lie, Ridley is my type. What a handsome lad. Oh. Ah, Audio has just posted the trailer for Exo Primal. D1 save. Yes. Out of scanning range. Okay, so we got the ship. We can go back inside him if we want, but that does nothing. Bodhi says, I can't help it, Dave. I see an attractive character, I have to call it out. What about a robotic space dragon is attractive? You know, or rather, robotic alien space dragon. In fact, do I really want to know? Exram says, oh, I love this song. The best way I think I can describe Prime from what I remember of it, when I played it originally back on the Cube when it was first out. From what I remember of it, my experience was that it is one of the most immersive games that I've played. And it's the whole thing of... I remember specifically from the Halo 2 behind the scenes, the dev documentary, the main writer, Joe Staten, and the main producer, Jason Jones, or one of the main guys on the team, Jason Jones, talking about how they wanted it so that if you played a game until like 4 in the morning and you were immersed, you felt like you were actually in the world, then they'd done the job right. You know, they'd actually done the job well to get you that immersed. And that's always stuck with me a lot, even without, you know, it being related to Halo. If it's another game that does something very similar, that's always stuck with me. So it's like, I remember looking back at Prime and being like, yeah, you get really immersed. You get, you know, to the point of making, like, you feel like you're on Talon. And I think it's mainly a mix of the atmospherics, the music, and the way that it builds up and lowers tension as well at certain parts. It's really neat in the fact of, yeah, you get story beats through the scanning and everything, but a lot of the immersion comes from just taking in the environment, and it's really cool the way that it's done. It's absolutely fascinating. Like, if you take your time to scan everything, as the meme is, you know, and you really get immersed in the world, then it really works. Hey Marcus, nice to see you. Boaty says, okay, he's more attractive before he's rebuilt as Meta Ridley, but point still stands. Dude, what the heck is attractive about an alien dragon, you know? I don't quite get it. He looks evil from the very beginning, you know? Less evil's your thing. Classic says, yeah, Metroid, love Samus. Still have the original boxed on the NES. And Super NES and the Cube. Star Fox 64, love them. Star Fox 64 is amazing. But over here it's known as Lilac Wars. Oh. I don't have the charge beam? The hell? Okay, I clearly don't remember that correctly. I love the way the grass is even its own little life form that retracts when you go near it. The ribbing, the purple, the yellow accentuation, says Ember. Exoprimal looks kind of weird. Exoprimal does look weird, but I do like the concept of it. Dude, we're in... It's the impact crater already? I don't remember being able to go up here straight away. Boaty's damn bad for the dragon. New pirate data has been entered to your logbook. I think we end up coming back here later on. I know we do, because we end up having to do the trials and unlocking everything before we fight Meta Ridley. I think we need to break that with a missile. Because that's the temple, well, the Chozo temple. I just can't remember what order things have been in this game, because it's been so long. Exoprimal looks like Warframe and EDF got along way too well and had a kid with their best friend Monster Hunter. Or was best friends with Monster Hunter. I do like the idea of Exoprimal, but it's going to be interesting to see whether it comes out good or not. I just wish they'd actually done Dino Crisis though, instead of what seems to be a slightly competitive multiplayer shooter with dinosaurs. Dude, absolutely love the tiny fish. I know it's super easy to do stuff like that, especially on the Cube. They're basically like flat plane textures just swimming around, but it adds more to the environment. You get, at the landing site here, you get this like nice serene sort of peace. Especially with the music primarily, because you can always come back here and there's nothing really threatening. But this is where the adventure really starts. I guess I didn't spend enough to gain that appreciation, says Devasia. I played the first game fully once and it was for a Let's Play. I think it depends really, it's like, you can really connect with certain games, you know, and I don't know what, like whether it's just whether you're really interested in a game that allows you to do that or what. I've still yet to figure that out. There's some sort of, you know, emotional connection that you can have with games that really gets you more interested in them than you'd expect, and that's when you really start feeling the immersion and stuff. Like the most recent experience I had that with within the past couple of years was Undertale, where even though it looks like pixels, I'm literally going through all these areas and I'm that immersed in it. I'm just like, dude, I can see this all in 3D in my mind. You know, it was nuts. Yeah, I absolutely love that game. It's like one of the most immersive things ever, and yet everybody turns around and goes, oh, it's just the meme game because it's got sands in it. You know, I don't remember whether we could actually shoot that or not. I don't know, it's just, I think part of it is my appreciation for like, just game art and design in general, you know, because I trained in it and everything. I'm not saying other people don't appreciate it, but it's more when you understand a lot about, at least from my perspective, this is just, I'm not saying people don't appreciate the same sort of stuff or you have to have certain training for it, you know. It's more the whole thing of, because of my background in it, I feel like with me personally, I appreciate it a lot more because I'm more interested in the background and the artwork and everything else that goes into it. And then that only adds to my fascination with the way that they set up the worlds and everything else. You know, when it comes to games, so... Ooh. I think it helps with the fact of I didn't really play many Metroid games before Prime 1. Primarily because, I've mentioned it before, England is not a place that Nintendo thrived in. It was mainly Sega over here. So, you know, the only time I ever played a Metroid game before this, or anything to do with Metroid, was playing Samus in Smash Bros. On the N64 of all things. And then I also played, I think, Return of Samus on a Game Boy. At a friend's house once. That's about it. That's all the exposure anyone in the UK really had to Metroid. Unless you went out of your way to find a Super Nintendo. Because it just wasn't a thing over here. Like, you are more likely to find a Mega Drive over here than, or a Genesis, sorry, if you're American, than anything else. Dude, I'm loving the way the visor just gets fogged up and stuff. It's so good. I am so good, just going to be wandering around and trying to explore everything again. That's part of the fun of this. And the music only accentuates everything. Or emphasizes it. Whatever word you want to use to say, look, the music makes you really vibe with it. You know. Let's see what chat said, because I'm kind of getting behind a little bit. Classic says, I enjoy Power Charge on Metroid Prime. Even the GBV is fun. Or GBA, I think that's meant to be. Was happy with it. I like the Switch one, it's fun. Oh, Dread. Yeah, I've still not played Dread. I want to play that, though. It relates to the enjoyment. You have to be a certain level of enjoyment to get immersed. And then there's comfort while playing, says Marcus. It's been a while since I've been able to make that connection to any given game, says Devasia. Or with a given game. Video games are like food. There are some you love, some you hate, and some that you've had the best experiences with. Others you're allergic to, and others that are unforgettable. Indeed. Classic says, I got 4 codes for my platform, so happy today. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to pipeline the website so it can still be playable. Oh, interesting. My mindset at any given time, says Devasia, I've played for the longest game has been, okay, can I make an interesting let's play out of this? See, the thing is, I don't know whether it's just me or not, but I always go into stuff just being like, how much am I going to enjoy this? How much am I actually interested in it? Like, people will recommend games, and it's not like I completely blow them off and be like, dude, I'm not going to play this. But sometimes I'll just look at stuff and be like, not too sure about that. I'll still give it a shot, you know. Sometimes it's just not that interesting, whereas other ones, like, certain ones I can get really interested in and just be like, dude, this is totally my thing. Or I can change over time. Like, for instance, recently, within the past couple of years, I've started getting more into, like, fancy style stuff, because I've always been really a sci-fi style guy. Mentioned it on the channel a bunch of times, about how I like sci-fi stuff loads. And then just recently I've started getting more into fancy stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, this is pretty cool. Can't go that way because of the bomb on the door. Hey, Crimson! Just managed to grab a physical copy of this. Oh, nice. Normally the games with the most hours put into a game is average at bet. Sorry, I'll read that again. Normally the games with my most hours put in are average at best. Fallout 4, says Damon. Fallout 3 was really good. I remember that when it came out. The last one in the store, says Crimson. Yeah, we were just on about the fact that everybody in America seems to be having problems getting hold of this, but I literally ordered it yesterday and got it today in the UK. Seems like it's just America, man. It might be just, you know, supply and demand problems. Always love the transporting areas with the ruins because the music is kind of mysterious. Again, there's that mysterious tone to it, but it's very sci-fi as well. Just sitting around and listening to it for a moment. I just love that little beep in the background. Beep, boop, boop, beep, beep, boop, boop. There's no physical copies available in North America, says Crimson. Jeez. There was a time where I'd just try and pump out content for the sake of having new videos up every day, says Devasia. That kind of ruined it for me. Yeah, I was going to say that probably would ruin it for you if you were just kind of trying to make sure that there was a constant stream of content. It's hard for me to like anything that prioritizes its story, says Ember. The things that last the longest for me is good and repetitive. The music, man, truly wonderful, says Exram. Exram and me are on the same page here right now. I'm just enjoying all of this. Metroid Fusion on GBA stuff for X-Pack Online. Oh yeah, because for those who didn't play this back in the day, Fusion was released at the same time, and you could actually get the Fusion suit in this. I remember that. That was really cool, because I remember seeing it and being like, huh, but I never played Fusion, so maybe I should play Fusion as well on the channel. Dude! No joke, I've always said to you guys, like, multiple times, I love just staring at, you know, like, scenery and stuff, and saying, like, oh, this looks really cool, but look at that. I'm looking at the textures on the wall and being like, whoa, this is high res. And then I come out here. Gotta go there. Like, I remember I've seen bits from the original compared recently where they show off like the subtlety that's been included in some of the environmental stuff now, rather than being totally crazy like it was on the original. Like in here, it was like a sandstorm. But I do like, and I'm basically going to be parroting that video. I think it's by Digital Foundry. I'm going to be parroting that for a moment just with this, but god damn, this looks real nice, and I like the way that they've got the sand kind of billowing over the side there now, because it's a lot more realistic. That just looks so neat, because you can see the wind blowing the dust around, and the subtlety here looks really good. I understand why they did it on the cube. It's because on the cube, the more emphasized stuff was easier to see, based on the graphics of the day. That's so good. Thoughts on Dread's suit? The newer designed power suit or the end game one? It's like a real tag demo. Would love to see you play Fusion. After all, it's quite easy to obtain and stream, says Exram. Oh, nice. The power suit. I like the thing is, I've always liked the design for Samus's power suit. Like, I'm gonna be really crazy and go into detail with this for a moment, just a little bit on both ends of the spectrum, but just let me finish reading chat here. This game is a prime example that you don't have to have hyper-realistic graphics to look good. Oh yeah, totally. So I like... The thing is, I always thought that Samus was a dude for ages, even in Smash, because literally, like I was saying, because over here we didn't really have many Nintendo products until the N64. We did get Super Nintendo, but not many people that I knew had it. In fact, I don't think I knew anyone that had it, really. So it's like, if you didn't have a Nintendo over here, it's most likely because you had a Mega Drive or a Genesis. You know. And that's the reason why a lot of people, you know, sort of, at least over here, I imagine, looked at Samus and went, yeah, it's a dude. You know, because you just see the suit. You go, okay, robot suit? And at the time, you know, because even with the waist, you know, you don't think about it too much. In the original art, it wasn't as emphasized, as thin, you know, so it's like, I feel over time the design has been thinned out to make Samus look a lot more feminine, even in the power suit, but originally, it looked like a dude, you know, so even playing Smash, you looking at it and going, oh, it's a dude, it's a dude. But since back then, it didn't really matter whether Samus was a dude or not. I liked the design of the power suit, and that mainly goes back to my whole love for like sci-fi and mecha stuff, as we've stated many times on the channel. You know, it's like I absolutely love sci-fi and mecha, so of course the power suit was on the whole list of really cool things that young Dave liked the look of, because it's a suit of armor with a gun attached to it, and it looked really cool. The designs and upgrades for the power suit over the years, honestly, I really like them. They make it look sleek, they make it look deadly. Some parts where they made the chest look a little bit more pointy, make it look a little bit like the front of a Lamborghini or something. You know, at some point. But I do absolutely love the design for it. It is really good as a design. Are you using dual stick controls? Yes, I am. I didn't get into Metroid until after the big revelation, says Devasia, so I was really surprised that there was confusion about that. She needs a green hair like back in the old one. Samus is like Mega Man, but orange and with 3 heads. The OG sprite was hunched like a... was hunched roach like orange Mega Man, suddenly 80s high-cut bikini. How's it feel so far? The controls, they're a little bit weird. My hands are still getting used to them. Does she have no hand, or is the gun encased on her hand? If I remember rightly, the gun is encased around her hand. I could be totally wrong.
Recording to logbook.
But yeah, it was that whole thing of I wasn't I didn't know Samus was a chick for ages. You know. And then by the time you figure out she's a chick, it's like, it's whatever. You know, it's still like the power suit. They added an AI voice. They've always had an AI voice on the scan visor, I swear. I remember that in the original. Prime 1 didn't. I swear I remember it on the GameCube. I could be wrong and just misremembering, but... Her hand is encased. You can see it with the X-ray visor. Oh, nice. But yeah, the whole big reveal about Samus being a chick. Found that out much later. Oh crap. I died immediately? Dude, seriously? I mustn't have realized I was on that little health. I remember we left the pirate ship and I got healed then, but... Hope I've not lost all that scam progress. They do contact damage. Yeah, I'd forgot about it. Like I said, it's been so long. You based on a... The voice was always there, says Devasia. Yeah, I swear that as well. You walked on a bunch of landmines. My bad. My bad. I feel like there's a... I feel like, for anyone that's wondering about the scam voice thing for GameCube, you need to, potentially, to settle this dispute, this funny dispute in chat. It isn't so much of an argument as it is just a kind of a, wait, it did that? What? Go try and find the GameCube version on YouTube and see whether the footage of it has the voice in it. If it... Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to scan everything again, God damn it. If somebody can check that up real quick, then we can solve that problem. Pretty ballsy stepping on a minefield. Are the fishes in the pond still there? Yes, sir. Dave, I can just boot up my GameCube, says Crimson. Oh, by all means. Like, by the way, I'm not ripping on anybody for, you know, for the dispute. I'm finding it pretty funny that we're all kind of like, wait a minute, was it like that? Sure it wasn't, you know. So by all means, solve that problem so we're not all sort of like, wait a minute, what? And just like lost in the dark over it. Yeah, the fish in the pond is still here. I swear I remembered the logbook thing, but I swear I never heard, says Crimson. It's like you got robots in Contra, we got humans with So many thought back in the 1990s when growing up Samus is a guy. Indeed. The thing is, and I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent here, and you can probably tell where I'm going with it immediately. The whole thing about Samus being a chick is the whole thing of the Zero Suit design. I still think the Zero Suit is a really cool design for obvious reasons. I'm not going to be a total degenerate about it, but I do like the design for the Zero Suit as well for obvious reasons of it just being a techie undersuit. It's kind of like the same with the Halo tech suits, you know, underneath the Mjolnir armor. Oh, but then you've also got the crazy stuff from the original, which was like the 80s high cut leotard, which is really weird. You know, splashes on a visor in the original. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool effects going on with this. Like, you can see the rain hitting the visor as well, but you can also see it falling off the gun as well. Like, you can see the rain actually hitting the gun and then rolling down it a little bit, especially when we look up. As a kid, I really never cared Samus was a woman, says X-Ram. The games were just fun. Exactly right. Like, it's that thing that I think I've always tried to talk to you guys about, you know, when we go into stuff, and sometimes people bring up the whole thing of, oh, I don't like the way that this female character is wrote because of whatever, or some people will take a disliking to a game because there's a female character in it, or it just tends to be that whole thing of eventually somebody will bring up in conversation somewhere the whole thing of, oh, this is terrible because female character, or people think this is bad because female character. I've never cared about a female character being in a video game as long as they're wrote decently, you know. And the thing is, a lot of writing tends to be bad nowadays, and a lot of people can agree with me on that, so I don't feel like that's being controversial, me saying that. You know, I feel like what it comes down to is, if you have a good writer and it feels natural, then it shouldn't matter whether the character is a woman, what gender they are, you know, what race, what beliefs they have. It should not matter at all, as long as the character feels really good in terms of the story, and doesn't stick out like a sore thumb, you know, doesn't sort of have a giant sign over the head that says, oh look, I'm trying to target this demographic or whatever for these reasons. There shouldn't be any need for that. It should literally just be, it's another character in the story. It makes no difference whether, you know, what they are. Damon says, I always had this feeling when I was young, since Metroid reminds me of aliens, that Ripley is a femoid. Wait, what? The whole thing, I think they said they got inspiration from aliens, or somebody else compared it to aliens and said, look, the build-up is kind of the same. You know, so I can imagine it being something like that. Let's see, Ember says, what do you get from Ubisofting on the scan mechanic? You get the 100% true ending, which shows Samus without a mask on at the end. Classic says, Moody, so did you ever play Alien Wars? Contra Alien Wars, you mean? Yeah, I've played that. That one was actually really fun. That recorded to logbook. I never heard it until today, says Crimson. Interesting. Damon says, hey, you said it. What? The whole thing about characters not really caring about, or rather, people shouldn't really care about what the character is as long as it's wrote well. So I feel like that's just genuinely what everybody cares about the most, you know. They get into a story, they like the characters. Femoid. Alright. Okay. I was going to say, you just want a story to be decent, they like the characters, and you don't want them to be, like, ridiculous caricatures. You know, oh, caricatures. I'm saying it wrong, it's a tongue twister early in the morning. People just like good stories, they don't care what the hell the character is, you know. You just don't overdo it. I feel like the best stories are ones where characters are more realistic and relatable as a result, which is why I think everybody likes Aliens and, say, like, Terminator 2. I think I've mentioned that before as well in terms of like writing female characters. The problem nowadays is everybody makes female characters turn out basically just as a gender swap dude. Like you could literally just swap any female character nowadays more or less with a dude and you'd have the same story. Whereas the best stories I find that include women are ones that are strong, like Terminator and stuff like that, but still have that femininity there to define them, you know, where it's like, okay, you are a strong character, yes, but you're not totally giving up your feminine traits. I feel that a lot of stories do that nowadays, where they're like, oh, it's terrible if you've got feminine traits. We've got to get rid of them. No. I don't agree with that. Because basically then what you're doing is you're just making a dude. You're just making a story for a dude. But the only difference is it's a female character model. Or whatever, but it's still a character acting like a dude. If you get what I mean. You know. The fact that Samus is a really capable bounty hunter is neat. Indeed. You know. If only 5 characters... Let's see what people have put. Hey Xander, nice to see you. Ember's put women. I really do like the Dread power suit, as it's the fusion suit, but healing since the suit is technically part of her. I was 8 playing that game, says Xander. I remember playing Metroid on my Game Boy Advance. That'll probably be fusion then? No, sorry. I'm trying to remember. When was Zero Mission put in as well? I can't remember. I agree with you, Dave. I don't really care about politics in my video games unless it's taken over the gameplay. I don't really like politics in games at all. They don't belong in them. You know. Ember says, if only games writers today could figure out what a character was all that defined them. It wasn't all that defined them. Did you mean when I said this profound thing? Oh, just a funny word, lol. Says Abraham. I've heard people argue that Terminator 2 and Aliens are toxic, says Damon. Wait, what? People argue stupidness until they go blue in the face. Young says fusion. As long as it's not a case of doing so to spite one gender for the sake of another, says Javasia. Indeed. The thing is, I like female characters that are capable but also show signs of femininity. You know, so like for instance, an example of this would be Terminator 2 with Sarah Connor, where she sort of turns into a unstoppable killing machine at parts. She almost ends up like a human version of a Terminator. I've heard other people make that comparison with her as well, because she turns into a killer that almost ends up killing Miles Dyson just in cold blood. But then when you see her slowly break down at what she's become after that, when she gets stopped during that sequence and then eventually regains what she'd lost of her humanity again, you can see her slowly start regaining what she was a little bit, and as a result she appears more feminine. She sort of slowly fits more into that role than just being a strong character. You know, it's like Ripley as well. Ripley in Aliens shows it off by the whole deal of, yeah, she's a strong character, she's willing to go look after everybody else, but at the same time she's got that motherly affection for Newt in it. You know, whereas other characters nowadays would just be like, nah, whatever, it's a kid. You know, you don't get rid of those little bits that really make the characters feel realistic and make them feel natural. Because if you do, then you can't relate to them and it just feels stupid. I'm not stepping on those landmines again, by the way.
Recorded to logbook.
Dark Fate happened to ruin her character. Yeah, I know. Dark Fate was not a good thing. Have you played Dread yet? No, I haven't. I really want to. Metroid Prime, I was scared. Prime 2, not so scared, says Xander. I really want to play Dread, because it basically looks like Other M, but better, for obvious reasons. Play Dread after Fusion, says Crimson. Okay. Try and get hold of it.
Recording to logbook.
Genesis, says Damon. The thing is, with Genesis, I'm kind of up in the air on it. Like, I like the concept of it. I just don't feel like it was really done well. You know, it's that whole interesting thing. They finally show us the future war with Skynet. But then the payoff is that John is the big bad. You know, it's
Recording to logbook.
weird. I still enjoy bits of it, yeah. I'd have to watch it through again properly before I could make a, you know, another call on it. I don't think it's terrible, like, definitely not like Dark Fate. It's watchable. And parts are enjoyable, but it's definitely not Dark Fate. Dark Fate is unwatchable for me because it basically butchers everything that came before it. At least Genesis tried to kind of do a new take while not being offensively bad. You know. That's why I'll give Genesis a little bit of a fair shot. Crimson says, gotta go. Have fun. Thank you very much, Crimson. Dude, we got these new enemies now?
Recording to logbook.
Hope everyone's enjoying this, by the way, at the moment, because this is something that I don't think many people expected me to do on the channel. Oh. I'm absolutely loving this area at the moment. Look at that light beaming in there and illuminating that portion. They probably had that on the cube. I'm going to have to go back and look at the cube version, because it's hard to remember the cube version at the moment. I'm kind of just looking at this and going, wow, this is so cool. Like, I do remember the basic details of the environment for the cube version, but this is so cool. This was totally expected, says Ember. What, doing a late night stream and be like, yeah, so anyway, Metroid. I can only speak for myself and say I'm enjoying this stream, says Xram. I'm hoping everybody enjoys the other stuff that I've got planned for in future, you know, to try and spice things up a little bit and keep content flowing. Did you finish Dead Space? No, I didn't. That's the one thing I need to finish Dead Space as well. I've been too busy with my animation. Like, part of getting on this was the fact that I'm having a break from it for a little bit. Boaty says, the lack of Ridley on my screen is dampening my enjoyment. I cannot believe you barred me from my man, Dave. Oh, it's going to be a while before we get to Ridley. You mentioned Monster Hunter. I'm quite interested, to be honest. So what we've got coming up... Have you played Warframe, Moody? I tried playing it, but it wasn't as fun as I liked, so I didn't bother with it. Oh, dude, I'm loving these close-ups of the, look like moths or something? Ion says, I'd be down to play Monster Hunter for you. It's the Xbox version, Ion, and I'm really only playing it with... I don't want to be blocking everybody out and saying, like, oh, I'm only playing with certain people. It's mainly just because it's on Game Pass and it's free, and I'm playing it with Stu and Jen and Sean so that I don't end up rushing ahead of them, because otherwise I'd be farming like mad and be endgame, basically, within about a week. Because I went on it thinking, oh, okay, let's give it a shot, you know, because I said I wanted to, and next minute Rise is on Game Pass for free, and I'm like, yeah, go on, I'll try it, and it's literally just Monster Hunter 3, but light. Which is pretty cool, because it meant I was really familiar with it. Let's see. Damon says, as someone who's played 1,000 hours on Warframe. I played it solo, says Young, for 2 years. Jesus. I tried Warframe and to stay distracted until Rubicon, says Ember. Ember, have you played all the other AC games? I just want to watch Dave play Monster Hunter, have the most horrible RNG on monster parts. It's not been too bad at the moment. Like, I'm recording all of it so I can do more, you know, of the premiere VODs for you guys, where we end up recording stuff and then I upload it and it's almost like a live stream, but you can't really interact with me through it. I don't know whether people like that content, but recently people were giving feedback saying, you know what? We don't mind content as long as it's there, so the idea was just to throw it up for you guys, so then you could probably interact with each other while it's up. 1, 2, and Last Raven somewhat recently, yes. Oh, nice. That's another thing that I actually want to try and go through for you guys before Rubicon comes out, is all the AC games. Just because I figure I might as well. I've already done it like a million times, but... Toxic water stops being toxic when you kill the plant boss. Makes sense. Because the plant boss is the one making it toxic in the first place. Personally, I don't mind pre-recorded streams, says Exram. That's fair. But yeah, stuff coming up. We've got more of this. I want to do more of Dead Space, obviously. Monster Hunter Generation Zero. More of my animation. A lot more of my animation. That's really it for the moment. It's mainly just because if you guys haven't been keeping track of the Discord a lot recently, I really do shut myself away and just stay in the animation portion for the moment, just to try and get as much done. Which results in me literally not knowing what day it is sometimes. You gonna play that Bionicle game I sent you? Oh yeah, I need to do that. I played the original version of it ages ago and tested it, which was funny. Forgot about this boss even existed. What the hell? What's this music, man? These little wasp things that scream at you. Oh, no, 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 no. Can we just... Love the way its face looks like a Chozo. A little bit. Oh. I imagine because it's a lot of Chozo ruins in here, that's deliberately done, design-wise. Ow. I don't remember whether I went through this on normal the first time. Behind me? Yep, there we go. Probably behind me again. Falling to the left. Falling to the right. There. How many shots does this thing need? Let's see. Metroid Dread, Dave. I don't mind how long it takes. I just hope you get to eventually play it. Demon X Machina. I tried to beat Metroid Prime on the GameCube. It was a glitching artifact. Huh. Oh. But yeah, I do want to play Dread because it looks so good. Oh crap! No, no, no. I figure what I'll do is, after I've done my animation, I'll go all in on streams and stuff. Oh no! What? I didn't even. Dude, what the? It's like my character just also strafed off the ledge there. What the? Not cool. I didn't even hold the stick down. What? Ow, I'm gonna get killed here, aren't I? Big F there for that. Ow! Yeah, I'm gonna get killed if I take too many hits. And I've... God damn it. Oh, jeez. I don't know what happened there. Are you experiencing drift? It might have been drift. I wonder if I can slap the GameCube controller in and play it on that. That would be cool. Dude, I need a health thing, like, right now. That was not cool. It's like I fell off at the back for some weird reason. Maybe it is stick drift. But yeah, there's a lot of games that people wanted me to play in the past, and I've said, like, yeah, I want to play. I figure I go all in on that kind of stuff when the animation's done. And then that way I can kind of really get into some of these things that you guys want to see, and also I can have fun, you know. Like, it sounds terrible. Sometimes it makes it sound as though I'm not having fun. I really am. It's just, you know, doing the animation is a really big thing for me at the moment. For obvious reasons. You know, so it's like, I figured get it out of the way, get it done so it's not a distraction anymore. And then I can just go all in on streaming. And also look after a kid at the same time. That's going to be pretty fun. I'll probably end up streaming when I'm not dealing with the kid. And when I've got any extra time. You made it really exciting by being one hit away from dying, says Exram. I don't even know what happened, that's the thing. It's just really weird on how that did that. Why did that bit of the roof fall down there? Love this music, man. So good. Warning. What? Ow! I didn't even know those things were aggressive. Scan Dave. Oh wait, what? It's cool, Dave. You have a ton of stuff on your plate, says Damon. I know I do. It's just that whole thing of I've been telling people for years, like, oh, I want to play this, I want to play that, you know, and I want to do this, and it always feels like I can't get round to something because I'm too busy doing something else. I do want to be able to just have a good time with you guys and everything as usual. It's just that whole thing of... Ah, there we go. It's just that whole thing of getting round to stuff, you know. Did you scan the light bugs? I can probably scan them in a sec. The problem is, at the moment, I have taken the role of looking after the kid and the house at the same time. I've got to deal with all that. And then when I've got time to, then I can stream. What will probably end up being the case is if I've got time between me and Jem both taking turns looking after the kid, then I'll probably end up streaming then. So I'll get a bit done then. You know, so there's never enough time. I find that what I end up doing a lot at the moment, and I'll probably end up doing when I'm done with the DIY in the other room, because I'm doing a bit of that today as well in another 7 or 8 hours time. What'll end up happening is I'll just end up resorting to one of my old styles of doing content, or just doing stuff in general, which is literally just try going as much as possible every single hour of the day. Not really draining myself too much, but sort of trying to get as much as I can fit in within the day and the evening, which is going to be interesting. And I know people are going to be worried about me when I mention that. But trust me when I say it's doable without me absolutely killing myself. The baby's here already. No. The baby's not here yet, but what I'm saying is I'm already prepared for it. You know. Just when you think about it logically, we're going to have to take turns looking after it. And I'm going to be looking after it more. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be an experience, you know, so I figure get the content sort of prepared for now. A bit like last year when I got a load of content pre-prepared. And then once that's done, then I can ride pretty safely in the knowledge that, you know, I'll keep you guys entertained while also being able to look after my kid and spend plenty of time with him. Because that's going to be obviously my main priority, because I think everyone could agree that not paying attention to your child when you've literally just had them would be the worst sort of parenting ever. You know. How much rent is the baby going to have to pay living with you guys? Oh, I'm not too sure about that. I'm not decided on that yet. I'm messing when I say that. Oh, jeez. Tons of these little wasp things. I remember them being in the original, but at the moment, because of me getting my ass handed to me by them previously, it's kind of worrying. Yeah, that's the save station. Let's just save anyway, just in case. Baby hates Halo, calling it now, says Young. Dude, I'm gonna deliberately make sure they play Halo early, just so that they enjoy it. Seeing the baby will probably take your mannerisms first. I mean, we've already kind of been experiencing something similar, so... Missile the nests, okay. Damon says, you say that now, Dave, but I have 5 siblings. My parents weren't great, so it was me looking after them. Kids are fun, but also a pain. You'll see. Oh no, I imagine. It's just the whole thing of I'm going into this kind of optimistic, because obviously nobody really knows how to deal with kids at first. You kind of just have to wing it. That was weird. You have to wing it and learn over time how to deal with them. Especially if you're not used to them. Like, definitely me. You know. So it's a case of, I'm going to be learning on the job. But it's going to be interesting. I'm not going to deny that. It's just going to be a challenge that I'm going to have to deal with. But yeah, the kid's already been showing signs of being friendly to me. Let's put it that way. It's like they act really nice when I'm around, seemingly at the moment, so that's been pretty funny. They're definitely a daddy's kid, let's put it that way. Jen gets kicked a lot when I'm not around. So yeah, it's pretty awesome that we've already got a baby that has kind of that funny personality. So I'm really enjoying that. But again, it's that whole thing. I'm gonna be interested in seeing what it's like, primarily because, yeah, everybody goes into it optimistic and everybody has a different approach, and it's gonna be interesting to see what happens at the end of the day and how the kid turns out. Dear God, I hope we do a good job, you know. Are you gonna put the Undertale music in its crib? Oh, you're gonna put the Undertale music in its crib, aren't you, Dave? Says X-Ram. Oh God. No joke, that has me almost crying right now. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm thinking of like some of the songs and I'm like, this definitely would not be good because of the context. You know, because some of it is incredibly sad, but yeah, you need to know the context. Maybe Snowden's theme and maybe Home or New Home would work. But some of them, I wouldn't put the main theme in there, Undertale. Like the main theme at the end that gets played on the way to fight with Asgore, that is actually called Undertale. I wouldn't put that on, even though it's a very nice song and it's one of my favorites. It's just, oh, it's so sad. Oh. Each child has different personalities. You just gotta keep a big heart and an open mind, says Classic. Indoctrinate them early, says Damon. See, that's one thing that I'm concerned about at the moment, is raising the kid to, like, my idea at the moment is at least to raise a kid that is understanding that, you know, you have to question everything, because sometimes not everything is what it seems, so that they don't just take everything at face value like some kids do nowadays, and then end up learning terribly bad things as a result. I'm not going to mention exactly what, but normally if I don't mention it on stream, then you guys can imagine what I'm on about. You know, normally it's to do with like politics or whatever. But you don't want your kids really learning anything that you wouldn't consider to be common sense or not helpful. And at the other end of the spectrum, you don't want them being completely crazy and totally immersed in any kind of stuff like that, especially at a young age. Like, ideally, I want our kid to question everything, but be super interested in learning and everything, and also have a really good sort of personality that can have a good laugh and not take everything too seriously. Oh, come on now. And also have common sense, you know. I feel like common sense is definitely an important thing. You didn't clean your room, you're losing your Halo privileges. Dave probably in 2034. If we're still all on YouTube by then it'd be pretty funny if that happens. Scan them. Oh yeah, I forgot to scan there. Nice one, Devasia. Oh crap. I'm pressing too much at the same time here. Ow. Oh, I don't have any more missiles left. Oh, there we go. Mo says it's my turn on the Xbox, Dad. So it's not growing up on Disney, says Damon. Don't forget to obsessively scan for the ending that shows skin. Dude, it'd be cool if it was if it was a homage to the original one. So we actually got to see Samus fully in the Zero suit or whatever, but I know it's not that. It's literally just a head. So what kind of cybernetic implants are you getting the kid? Don't joke about that kind of stuff. I'm worried that she'll, like, the kid will inherit the skin condition that I've got at the moment, you know. That'd be terrible. I would not wish that on anybody. That's something we gotta deal with. Damon says it's not growing up on Disney. No, the thing is, I actually would let the kid like Disney. But only the, what I'd consider to be the Golden Age stuff from, like, the 90s. I don't know whether it's exactly Golden Age. But, you know, like, the classics that practically everybody enjoyed. My mindset in the GameCube version, says Devasia, since I have the space jump by this point. Ah, okay. Better introduce the kid to Bionicle and Gundam. A lot of people say, like, you know, when you have a kid, you don't get to do everything that you want to anymore. But considering what I've always done is play games or test games and do other stuff similar, it's like, honestly, I don't see how I'm not going to be able to do stuff. The only difference is I'm going to be able to introduce somebody else to that stuff now. Oh. If you have siblings, your kid might take after them. I don't. I'm an only child. Oh. Like, in my family, I'm an only child, so... Oh. Don't I need a boost to get up here? If I remember rightly, can I actually do that yet? Oh yeah, there we go. I'm just rolling around here on the floor. It's like requires an augmentation. It's music, man. Oh, here they are again. If I remember rightly, if you go in mothball mode here, these things can pick you up and drag you off or something, and do damage to you. Yeah, this is so good. Then in your case, your grandparents. Oh, I'm trying to think of how... My grandparents were creative. Like, on one side, my dad's side, my grandparents were really creative. Or rather, one was. The other one sadly passed away at a really young age. Trying to remember. The other side, one was a teacher that did woodwork and engineering, and I'm trying to remember what the other one was. I think she was literally, and this is going to sound terrible, I think she was literally just a housewife. I'd have to ask my mom. Oh, come on now. And then, of course, there's one of my uncles that worked on or has done metal work previously in the past. He did like welding and metal work and stuff, and made some stuff for the channel tunnel. I remember that. That was cool. And then my dad was in banking and security for a while, so he was like an accountant and stuff, and then did security. And then my mum just chilled out. I think if I remember rightly, she worked in textiles for a while. Oh. Best type of enemy ever, bees. Not the bees! The thing I do have is siblings and nephews and nieces who've all grown up by now, says Devasia. I have a lot of like different family members, I just don't know what they're up to at the moment because I've not stayed in contact with them for ages. Hey Sky, nice to see you again. The thing with like our family that I don't want our kid to end up doing is ignoring or not talking to other family members, because I know my dad has a problem with that, trying to talk to his brother. And I've mentioned this to him and saying, like, why don't you talk to him? It's just like, I don't want to interrupt whatever they're doing. It's like, but what if they're doing nothing? You'll never find out if you don't talk to him. It's like, oh, it's fine. Just let him look after his own. Like, dude, what the hell? I think it's more because I like keeping in contact with people and talking to them. What the hell is going on here? Missile system division. Trust me, I was using the missiles on the nests.
Recording to logbook.
Ooh, chose a law. Dude, look at the lighting on this room. This is absolute insanity. I just love the ambient lighting. What? That's weird, that. It's almost like the controls are getting stuck in certain locations. I don't know whether it's because it might be low on... Are they low on battery? How do I figure that out? Doesn't look like it. Those are all Jen's games. Jen plays more on this than I do. Ooh. Oh man, the bugs clear them out instantly. Everyone is so different, Stamen. In my personal experience, both parents have black eyes and are really good at math. My sibling and I, even though we look like our parents, we suck at math. I hate math. I really do hate math. Like, I've gotten better at it over the years with being forced to use it, but I absolutely hate math. Like, at an early age, I literally had to go and get tutored in it because of me being really that bad, and I wouldn't have passed my exams otherwise. I have to go. Nah. Oh, fell in here. You has Gravekeeper. Yeah, that's Jen's. Like I said, Jen has a lot of games on here that I don't even know about. Skills related to learning are not passed on, no matter what anyone says Marcus. Maybe it's the new button setup, says Xram. I'm not entirely sure that that's the thing that's doing it. It's just, sometimes it feels like it's sticking, you know. See, again, the problem with me and, like, learning and stuff is, I swear, I've said to you guys before, I swear I have ADHD, but I mentioned it in Discord recently. I find that I got distracted a lot as a kid, and I wish I'd got checked for it at an earlier age, but my parents didn't think anything about it. They were just like, oh, he gets easily distracted. They didn't think anything about it, but these are the same parents that also said that I just had sensitive skin, because we didn't really think anything about it until we found out I had an actual genetic condition. So I wouldn't say it was really my parents being bad, it was more just that literally didn't think much in terms of like how it was affecting me or how it would. But I swear I have ADHD or something, and I've tried looking into getting diagnosed for it here as an adult, but it's more so that we explained it recently and said basically the healthcare system is crap. They only really care about diagnosing kids, and for an adult it's harder to diagnose.
Recording to logbook.
So it's weird. There are a load of other things involved, but basically, I'd be on a waiting list for almost forever if I tried to get diagnosed at the moment. So it's awkward. Oh, you But I swear I have something similar to it, primarily just because I get so easily distracted. It's like, sometimes I'll be able to hyper-focus on something, and I'm just like, okay, this has all my attention. And then other times it's just like, nah, whatever. And then I'll forget something in like 2 seconds. Like, a good example of that is, I'm really protective over, obviously, where we live. Primarily because I don't want us having problems with break-ins. So normally, I'll check the door twice before we leave, just to make sure that I've locked it. But on the occasion where I don't remember I've even checked it twice, I'll do it a third time, and then I'll have my parents be like, dude, seriously, why are you checking again? You've already checked it. And I'm like, but maybe I haven't? You know. Oh. Again, I'm not going to self-diagnose or anything, but I swear I have something along those lines. Use Chibi Dave model when you apply for diagnosis to get priority. Exam says there are 2 types, passive and hyper type. Both still get distracted, among other things. The results of homeschooling to greatly related to who teaches you. If they're really good at something, they tend to not be the best at teaching. The one who finds it challenging to learn often teaches better. Don't invite people over who you don't know. Oh, definitely. So you're not living in a space colony with those filthy space noids, says Sky. What I'm getting at, though, is like, I get distracted easily, and I forget things easily sometimes, but other things I'll just hyper-focus on, so it kind of makes sense that there is something wrong with me. I mentioned it before, and even a lot of you guys think, yeah, there's something wrong with me based on my own descriptions. It's just, getting diagnosed for that is really hard now. So it's something that I'm still looking into and want to have happen. And it would explain quite a lot of stuff that's happened to me. But yeah, that didn't help with my education. It really didn't. The parts of my education where I just did not listen. And it's not that I didn't want to. Oh. Devasia says, I had a math lesson that was stupidly long, and the stipulation that I had to get every answer correct, I would have to start over. I never finished it. Jeez. Like, I've always been interested in learning and stuff. It's just the whole thing of I feel like sometimes, depending on the personality of the person as well, if your teacher makes it interesting for you in whatever way they can, then it sticks more in your memory, or at least it does for me, than just sat there with somebody and them going, oh yeah, this is a textbook readout of it, you'll learn it. I don't learn that way. I learn through hands-on experience and through somebody making it interesting, you know. I'm just loving, I'm taking in this atmosphere with the birds circling around there. It's so cool. Oh. Dude! Safe station! I am having so much fun doing this stream right now. Seriously. 2 a.m. and I'm like, hell yeah! Oh. One thing that upset me was not really being able to do geography as a proper study when I left high school, because I really like geography and stuff. Really good at it. The only problem, or I used to be really good at it, probably not now because I've not used it in ages, but the whole deal with it was I really enjoyed learning about it, and then when I went to try and learn about it afterwards, the places around near me were like, yeah, we don't really do any university courses for geography. If you want that, then basically you have to go to a place that's like really religious to learn about that kind of stuff. And I'm not really a big religious nut. unfortunately, or I'm not really religious at all, so it kind of made things awkward for me because I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to do this. I'll just I'll go do video games design instead. ADHD is a broad term, says Sky. Your description of yourself literally describes ADHD. It's not a bad thing, it's just how you perceive and interact with things. Emma says, I'm finding it strange how you need to shoot the doors open to get through them. It's just a general thing from Metroid, but it also camouflages loading screens. Like, if it's not ADHD, I figured there is something else up with me. It's not bad, and I don't see it as bad, but it would definitely explain and give me... It would give me some sort of answers as to what I was already speculating, you know. I obviously don't like self-diagnosing, but I know nothing about the subject. But I've already mentioned previously that I do like looking into stuff to do with like mental issues and or just the way the brain works in general. So it's pretty cool to kind of try and stipulate what could be wrong or what has happened, or you know, just what exactly is causing problems or what I perceive as problems, and then be like, oh, okay, that explains it. Oh. So, Devasia says, it's hard not to try to backseat this, says Devasia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So everyone was packing in the ancient civilization. In Dread, they do show a little bit of that, but... Again, I've not been on this in ages, so it's hard to remember where the hell to go. Let's try going down there. Warning. Oh. Turns out I got myself tested after my mum passed away. I have high-functioning autism, says Damon. I got tested as a child once. The doctors could clearly see there was something up. But it wasn't in any of their records. Scan it. Again. This symbol on the ruins has been activated. Up the... full ruins adorn the surface. Okay. Matching symbols within this room must be scanned. Ah, okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Devasia. Sorry. It's just because I'm having so much fun just chatting to you guys as well. That's the issue I'm having. I get lost in conversations. It's that little bit of a distraction that I was on about. One example of Dave getting distracted by things. I'm just like literally going along for the ride and be like, oh yeah, I enjoy the environment and everything, and then not realizing that the answer's right in front of me. Dude. So everything's in this room and I just need to find it. And watch out for the toxic stuff at the same time. Ow! Seriously, I just said watch out for the toxic stuff. You... Damon says Devasia's like, scan that, Dave! Oh no, I'm sorry. You know what I'm like? It's one of these things where I've always said before, even when I started the channel, I was like, I just like talking to people while trying to play games, you know. Now the thing is, you'd expect those symbols to be easy to find, kind of like the other one. Water did come from here, but it's turned off now. So either I'm wrong, or I can't see them yet. We got one there. Scan like in DBZ. Well, I know what I'm looking for. That one's already been activated. I'm trying to look for panels out there. Dude, there we go. Also, listen for points where something's vibrating in the game. It means the power-up is near. Okay. Let's go and... Oh, I see. Okay, that gives me a hint. I'll just focus on this just a little bit more and not go too much into the conversation. Oh, even though I'm enjoying it. Ow, ow, I'm not enjoying that. Kind of gives me... There's where the water is. Kind of gives me an idea of what I'm looking for, which is these little plates. It's music, man. It's on like everybody's Metroid videos, but so good. Scan Visor is probably going to make this super easy, or rather easier than it already is, but the seriousness of ADHD, sadly, it also depends on where you're from. True, true. I feel like, again with my parents, it's not like they were deliberately ignoring anything that was wrong with me. They clearly weren't doing that. It was more the whole thing of, like with my skin condition, they didn't know what it was, and they just thought it was a general sort of thing, because my dad had it. They were just like, oh, you're just sensitive. And then later on, or only later on, many, many years down the line, is it we find that I'm literally missing a protein in my DNA, which means my skin will always blister and fall apart, basically. And has the literal fragility, I think that's the word of it. Literally the strength of tissue paper. Dude, it's gotta be around here somewhere. I mean, you grew up in the 80s, times are changing. Indeed. That's true. It's gotta be around the back there somewhere, right? Because that one was there. You probably didn't understand or knew. True. The thing is, it's like, you can easily chalk it up to, kid just gets easily distracted because it's not interesting to them. But it definitely was something else, you know. I don't put it down on my parents. Like, I don't hold it against them. They're not bad. You know, despite some people might jump to conclusions. They're really not bad. It's just, I think it comes down to genuinely they didn't know what they were looking for, or didn't know what to do, or just didn't even know that it was something that would affect me later on down the line. They just thought, oh, it's just a kid. Of course they're not gonna like anything that isn't like playing with toys or whatever. It's hard to pick on if you aren't informed. Indeed. Thing is, I was diagnosed with autism back when I was in school, and mimicking my older brother's dysphagia. Yeah, a lot of parents will probably chalk it up to just kid being a kid, you know, and not look any further. Ah, shoot! I swear it's got to be around here somewhere, right? Because there was two. There was one there. Which was that? There was then the one over here. I'm trying to remember where the other one was. It was back in the other area, so maybe? It's gotta be somewhere around here, right? You'd think so. Maybe there. Got it. Classic says, rock on, Moody. Stay strong. I got super sleepy. I'm gonna go. This is Classic. Thank you very much, Classic. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Right, so that opened... I didn't actually see the cutscene because of saying goodbye to Classic. Did anybody see what actually happened? There's a drain IRC. Or not, wait, what? Warning. Is that just for that thing, or what? Emma says, over here, having those sorts of mental problems is like having a criminal record, nobody gets tested, which leads to problems later in life if you can't fit in. That sucks. Ah, there we go. I was literally just about to start whistling the theme here because I'm enjoying the music that much, and then I just realized it's not going to be good on stream. If this was Dread, you could counter the tentacle arms and probably yank them out. Yeah, because the Dread has the melee counter, right? Strong hive presence in this region. We'll be heading over there anyway, so... Touch the tentacles, says Ember. Samus and tentacles I don't think are going to mix too well. And those are like literally giant eyeballs. They look like it. Ow, what the... What just hit? Seriously, what the hell just hit me? Ooh, charge beams back. Nice. Yeah, I was right about that. That vibrating sound. Like the low humming one. Oh. I do like the Chozo ruins over there with the text on. Get out of here for a moment. Laser cat eyes. Okay, then this is Emma. Ow. I really need to get back to a save room real quick. Just quick fire then. Yeah, I kinda did. Xander says, good night. See you next time, Xander. Hope you had fun. Get rid of them. I feel like it's a lot easier rapid firing in this because of the trigger being so short on the pull. Because the GameCube was notorious for having the two-stage triggers, which were really good. You know, but it's the whole thing if you had the trigger pull and then the click. But just having this short trigger pull is really cool as well. Damon says, I'm heading off to bed. See you, everyone. Thanks, Damon. Hope you enjoyed. It's been nice talking to you again. The DPS does seem better with the normal lemons. No! Oh, why do I do that? I always jump trying to make things and then end up regretting it. Maybe this way? And then that just AoE explodes? Okay. Ow. Yeah. Literally just a bunch of those there. Okay. I thought there was a door below me there, but clearly not. Season 2 trailer for Witch of Mercury dropped 20 minutes ago. Is there anything interesting in it, Ion? Or is it still a case of, meh? Do you think I'll actually be interested in it now? And that's not me being sarcastic or nasty or anything. I'm just genuinely interested in whether there's anything that's changed that might get me interested. Because I realized that made me sound absolutely terrible then. Oh my god. We got a bunch of new locals. Devasi says, another part of my frustration is I tend to forget you don't have the space jump yet. Yeah, because I've only just started. Oh crap. Dude, seriously, just like mashing the fire button like that is so good. I was just about to say, what's the morph ball again, and then we got it right there. Locales. Oh, location, says Ion. Okay. Wait, luminescent cylinders functioning at 80%. Okay. Okay, so we've reached the top here, so... Honestly, for a moment there, I thought I'd screwed that up. Ye of little faith. I love the way, despite this being Chozo ruins, there's clearly what looks like almost human-looking setup there, but I imagine that's going to be pirate stuff? More shriek bats. Seriously, combat is just so much better with the shorter trigger pull, because I remember the GameCube triggers being so long on the trigger pull. No way I'd be doing rapid fire like that on the cube. Not this easily, anyway. I thought we could get through. Oh no, wait, hang on. I know I can do super. Well, can I do super missile? I think it is eventually you can charge up and shoot missile at the same time. Ah, we can blow up the eyeballs now, which make this super easy. I don't know why it does the whole 3-shot and then the charge thing. That's really weird. I wonder if they'll patch that out. You need more ball bombs, Sister Beja. Oh, okay. Keeping note of all the... rooms here and what I've yet to scan. Out of scan range. Inactive platform. Okay, so if I reactivate the power... should be good.
Recorded to logbook.
Alley-oop. Warning. Wait, what? Make sure I have the maximum missiles there? I'm gonna have to make brunch. Thank you for the company, says Ember. Thank you for the company, Ember. It's been fun. Hope you've enjoyed. The water is lava, Dave, says Eggsram. Ooh, there. What the... Oh, I see. It's the one that I was mentioning before that chews you up as a mothball and spits you out. To be fair, as far as necessary scans for completion, there's only one thing in this game that you can permanently miss. Wait, what? Oh, crap. We dropped in through there, right? If I go out this way. Think we're into the next room? Think we'll be getting the mothball bombs? Oh, what? Oh, it's the hive thing that they were on about? Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's a flamethrower. Wait, what? Incinerator drone. Okay. You've scanned 25% of the logbook. Oh, cool. Wait, I gained unlockable for that? Okay, so I can't... First couple of things I can... Wait, that doesn't work. Oh, duh. Okay, I get that now. That lights that on fire, which then brings them out. Then we've got to... Okay. Oh. Ow. Right, can I just... figure out where the weak point is? Oh, no. Ow. There we go. There we go. Got that little fly thing. There we go. This boss is literally making me want to look up those hive removal videos on YouTube. Those are fascinating. Glad I scanned that then. Dude, seriously? There we go. It's ironic, these alien wasps built their nest in the incinerator room. Natural selection, really. It'll be that whole thing of they liked the warmth in here but didn't realise they were nesting right above an incinerator. Hey, now we got bombs. Do 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 do. Can we hop with them yet? Yes, we can. I didn't know whether... Well, I couldn't remember whether that was by default or not. Obviously, now we can scan these areas. Alley-oop. Dude, just having the lights affect the surroundings here. You know, as you're moving around, just through the tunnel. Such a nice little touch, but it's worth it. Charge beam can attract health and missile power-ups. Oh yeah, I'll be trying to do that a little bit more. Wait a minute. Is that me? No. Yeah, I'll be trying to use the charge beam to do that a little bit more so I can actually gain power-ups and health. Oh, whoa. I remember that being in the original, but... That's cool. It's still nice seeing it again. I see the only way to do the morph ball jump. That was the only way to do the morph ball jump until the Prime Trilogy, Sister Asia. Oh. Warning. I thought we got rid of the warning in this area. Eh? Why am I doing that? You have to do that and then... At least movement around the area looks a little bit better now. Then we can just morph ball hop here. Nick says, Metroid Prime was the only reason I had a GameCube. I got mine originally because I like Smash on it. I was like, oh, Smash, that's really cool. And then I ended up getting a lot of other games. Like, I remember everybody really liked the PS2 and everything. And the Xbox, and I was mainly into the Cube. More than anything else at the time. There we go. Defeat the big bad rock toad thing there, and then we can hopefully use this generator. Thought there might have been something else to scan there, but... Can you do a normal morph jump in the remaster? Normal one? I'm not sure what you mean by normal, because that to me is normal. Is this timed? I think it is. Let's just have a look for a sec. I figure that sound is the timer. As in, you can jump without using the bomb. I can try. In the Prime Trilogy, you had to swing the remote upwards. Okay, so... maybe it's just me. Hang on. Jump without using a bomb. I don't remember that in the original. No, I'm pressing every single button. It's literally just the bomb jump. Oh, that's cool. I love the way it tells us now stuff's changed position in the room. Wait, what? Do I need to do all that all over again? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, so if I... okay, so that obviously activates that, which does that. I see. We gotta get over there. So we gotta go... yoink. Send a mothball slot. Machine is inactive. In the trilogy, it was a twitch of the Wiimote. I guess not. I've not got the gyro controls on, but no, I'm just using the standard controls I know from like the Cube, and it's not. Hang on, let me try. Oh no, you can. You can. I'm flicking up with the Switch Joy-Con, and it's. That's interesting. Huh. Now that you guys have got me into doing that, that's... wonder what else is like down in the controls then, because I'm not used to that. Yeah, literally, I'm always used to just mothball bomb jumping. From what I remember anyway, so... that was kind of weird. I'm kind of sat there thinking, how can Samus jump without the bomb? You know, and then when you were so insistent about it, I'm like, it's gotta be me. It's gotta be me, right? It's human error. You know, it's literally just because I'm not doing something, so I thought I'll try it. That'll be a lifesaver if they remake Prime 2. I know there's been stuff on that recently with them saying they're thinking, or they have palmed Prime 2 off to another company or something, and they want it on par with this one, but I don't know what's going on with that at the moment. Now trying not to send the controller flying. Literally, it's really light, I think is the best way of putting it in terms of like jumping. Hang on. Yeah, that's not. I'm going to scan that anyway because it's a magnetic rail system. Oh. I use the spider ball for later on. But no, on this, right, if you, like literally flicking the Joy-Con, the right Joy-Con, I only really have to... the best way to describe it is, if you've ever used like drumsticks before, and you're used to just lightly tapping drumsticks, I'm hardly moving my hand here, and that's jumping. That's like, that's not doing it now. There we go. It's a really light movement to do that as well, so that's not too bad. Dude, you guys are just gonna have me hopping all over the place now. Don't need to use ball jumps. Well, the bomb jumps. Oh, what? Do 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 do. Dude, I love the way this area is just like covered in lava and stuff. Or it looks like it. I can't stop doing that now, that little hop. Didn't even know what it was. The one time it went out of my hand, it hit the TV, says X-Man. I mean, when I play Trilogy, Morphball jumps at my default movement type. Honestly, I don't... Like, this is just me, because I didn't play the Trilogy. I don't remember Morphball jumping without bombs being a thing in Prime 1, which is why that kind of threw me, because I'm like, what? You know... I'm not saying, you know, it's bad, it's just the whole thing. It'd be like, this is a thing? Why? How does this make sense? Again, it's another one of those little quirks I have where if something has a reason for it, or, you know, sorry, if you can do something, but I'm not particularly fond of the reason for it, or the explanation of it, I'm just kind of like, that doesn't really make sense. Because I'm thinking to myself, well, using the bomb as propulsion makes sense, but jumping without the propulsion is just kind of like, what? How does she do that then? So, I just tend to overthink things a lot like that. The original GameCube game didn't have it, and I don't remember it being stated explicitly on the Trilogy, says X-Ram. Ah, okay. I really don't get how she can do that without the aid of the bomb. Oh, that just puts us back in there. Okay. Wait, what? Are we... There we go. It's one of those things the game never tells you. Completely annihilated the... I need a save point again so I can... Oh, save my progress. Wait, wasn't the Shriek Bats over here? "2D games let you obtain an ability that lets you ball jump without bombs," says X-Ram. Ah, okay. Ow, ow, ow. I'm trying to remember where I'm meant to go now. Let's try the map here at the moment. Okay, there's a save room. I'll go there first. Dive in there, get the save done so I'm not having to backtrack too much. This music, man, it's too good. It really is too good. Now, the only place I've not been is there. What the? Wait, why haven't I been there? Let's look back. I love the Steam though. That's why it's not too weird for us returning fans. We don't really question it, says X-Ram. That's fair, you know. When it comes to Metroid, I'm more casual than anything else, but I do have a fascination with the world and everything. And a pretty large interest in finding out more about it, so... Ow. Don't know why I'm saying ow. I don't take any physical pain from that, but... I just imagine landing in acid is, it's definitely not nice. Or at least it looks like acid. Oh. I was hoping there'd be a morph ball track that I could use there, but there isn't. Not till later. Oh. Alley-oop. Oh, come on now. Get out of there. on with you? Right now it's... Adds a gap in the side? Okay. Try doing something stupid. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Is that abnormal though, Sister Phasia? I'm not entirely sure. I figured some people might find it weird. Metroid 2 on the Game Boy is one of my favourite games. It has a lot of atmosphere for being such an old game on very limited hardware. Oh, Return of Samus! Yeah, that's the practically only game I played other than Prime in the series. Ah. Boop, 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 boop. I really should have scanned that door before I did that, because I don't think I've actually scanned one of those. Like, oh no, wait. There we go. The sound of Samus's footsteps changing on the metal there. You can just about hear her stomping there. And then you get the, like, echoey sound effects. Such a nice little touch. Okay, machine is still active. Devasia says that I've seen a lot of Let's Players do that, so I figure it was just normal. I feel like a lot of people get so immersed that they imagine that it's going to be painful landing in something like that. And I can understand it, it's just the whole thing of it. When you think about it, it literally makes no sense for the person to be like, ow! You know, when they're not feeling any physical pain themselves, but... Oh. Okay, so maybe I have to bomb jump up there? Or... Oh, that's not working. Maybe... Oh, no. Getting stuck on the... Trying to see if I could... Oh, wait a minute. Can I just... Oh, there we go. Oh. I see, so I can only use that to get up there. And that would give me missile expansion? Okay. Wait, what? Sufficient trauma will... Oh, there we go. So what's the rail for, then? Oh no, I know what you mean, Devasia. I love it when pieces start connecting in Metroid games like a puzzle. Oh, definitely. I picked up that tick from watching Ghostbusters too. Also, people also move the controllers in racing games, says Exram. What's that up there? Whew. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to come back here. Because I can't get up there, so... Whee! Let's go. Ow, ow. Just trying not to, ow, get that much damage done. Definitely gonna have to go back to the save point. Ow. Really? Dude, seriously? There's that sound again right next to that wall there. I'm gonna come back and see about that. Hang on. That's getting to me, that burst fire before a charge shot. I know, right? It's getting to me as well, because it just seems unneeded. Why do I have to do it every single time? In the Cube version, it used to be literally just, you can charge, you know, and then fire, and you don't need to fire 3-round burst. But now you have to if you want to do a power shot. It's weird. Try a missile on the wall. That's what I was going to do. Just going to come back here and take out the shriek bats. Yep, there we go. That was that hub. I couldn't hear it before, primarily because of me talking too much, but... I can hear it again? Hang on. Or is that just me? Thinking... Am I just, like, gaslighting myself at that point? Just like, oh, I'm hearing it, you know? It's high up in the room. Like up there high? Let's see. So let's go back. See what else we can do here, because I imagine we can get through there now. Let's see. We have to go all the way up there to get through there to then come back that way, so maybe I progress upwards. I do like the puzzles or rather the puzzle of having a different way of getting around certain areas and then coming back to unlock things later on. It's your basic Metroidvania style game in terms of the way that that's set up, but it does feel really satisfying when you don't have to look it up online, you know. Structural weakness detected there. Probably use bombs on that. Always feels really good when you can solve a puzzle yourself after just no hand holding.
Recorded to logbook.
Replenishes 20 units of energy. I don't want to burst fire. Leave me alone. Dude, I'm just loving all the subtle details at the moment. It's funny because I'm yawning my head off here, and yeah, I had some sleep before, so it's not that I'm tired or anything. Like, no joke, I've been asleep for like half the day, primarily, just because I was chilling out. Like, because of us having the hospital visit. We just ended up chilling out for the rest of the day, so... Pickups require scans. Something I always forget, says Devasia. Yeah, I'm just scanning everything I can, including the pickups, and oh my god, what? When in doubt, drink water. Oh, Jen couldn't. This specific check required her to go without food and water since yesterday at 9 PM. Then she had to wait in a really hot room for 2 hours while drinking some really ridiculously sweet sugary water or something, which was more like a syrup. And then she had blood tests as well, so she had blood taken. So yeah, it was not nice. So we just ended up chilling out for the rest of the day. She was not happy to put it lightly. Okay, so we still need one of the symbols. which will probably be on the base of the tree. Come on, you're here somewhere. I know you are. Let's drop down.
Data received.
Wait, what? Incoming scan data, what? Fluid patterns analyzed. The giant tree. So we take that out and then we can lower it. I love the way the game's getting frustrated with me. It's like, dude, seriously? You need to go this way. I'm like, I know. I know. Oh, crap. Didn't mean for that. Didn't mean for that. No. No, I'm dead. Oh my god, seriously. I'm gonna have to head back this way to the save point so I can get some health. Oh, no, wait, there is no save point that way. Shoot. I was like, I can move around with the scan visor on, it'll be fine. You have an E-tank, you aren't too bad. I mean, I still don't want to lose too much. Where the hell is this thing? There's something they tweaked. The hint system is less frequent. That's fine, it just means that I have to go about things myself. I just know this thing is like round the tree, or close to it. It's just a case of trying to look around it because it's in this room. Because there's the first one. The second one was the second one we found was at the top, I think, or was it slightly higher up? That was a war wasp colony. There was that one, which I think is right next to the door. I'm trying to remember what the other one was. Was it on the wall? It was the... So the other one might actually be on the wall of the ruins. And I've just not noticed it. Have you checked inside the water? No, I haven't. Primarily because the water is acidic. I've been trying to avoid it, but... Can't see anything. The vision is obstructed by it. Oh boy. No, I still need to go and get energy back anyway. That was the one place I didn't look, primarily because I didn't look down further enough, and I was like, oh, you know what? There's a couple of boxes there, and then next moment, wait a minute. I like that. That's the type of, just to push in the general direction was enough to say, X-Ram. I see what you did there now. Either way, I like stuff like that, because, like, oh, thought my light was going out then. I thought the bulbs have been going for a while, so I thought one was just giving out. The whole thing that I like about stuff like that is when, you know, you kind of get the whole thing of, yeah, I understand how the puzzle's meant to be done. I know the answer is in the room that I'm in. It's just a case of, looking around a little bit more for it. You know, of course, then it takes a little bit of time just to figure it out. But then once you're done, well, then you're good and you feel like you've accomplished something because you're not so much had your hand held too much. Exploration is always the key. Indeed. Oh crap. These will have spawned back in here now because of the Dude, it's doing it again with the controller. It just like froze up for a moment there and I couldn't move. All I could do was aim. I was like, wait, what? Strange. Done it there too? Hmm. Question is, how much damage am I taking by doing it this way? Not at the moment. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost like Samus was skating on ice then? Nope. Okay. Might as well scan every single thing, you know. I wonder whether I can do it with the Morphball Bomb, because I know I can probably do it with the missile, but there we go. Just in case. Just in case it comes up as bright orange instead of dark orange. Hey, is that sort of like you're gonna enter a boss encounter sound? I remember this music. It's that foreboding sort of looming sound, or it's... Trying to describe it. It's not sort of sinister or ominous. Is that literally stick drift on the right? No, it isn't. Oh, I see. That's weird. It's part of the animation with the character sway? Okay. You're doing good with the mentality of scanning everything. Oh. Seriously, I'm going to be really happy when we get to Fendrana, because I'm just going to sit around and watch the snow. Here we go. One of its tentacles fills this narrow drainage channel. Hi, can you just stand still so I can take a picture for a moment? There we go. Mutant plant. Growth cycle has rapidly been increased due to constant exposure of solar energy. Is hyperphotosynthesis? Concentrated weapons fire can daze it for short periods. I don't remember how we beat this. It'll be a case of turning off the sunlight. If we had instant photosynthesis plants, we would beat world hunger. Indeed. Right, so that needs to be moved. probably something else I need to do here that I'm missing out on slightly. Ow, 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 ow. I'm just gonna rapid fire this because it seems to be very useful in this version. What the heck? Okay, I seemingly can't get up there yet. So I have to stun it and then potentially hit the... Can I hit that? Probably have to use it on the bomb or something on the tentacle. You looked at a big red target and ignored it. Wait, what? What, the tentacle? Considered hazardous. Nope. On the mirror. Can be tilted. Possibly to take it offline. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, okay. I don't know whether it's because I was in scan mode or what, but I totally missed that little red target marker. That was totally my... I'm gonna have to go back through on stream and see how the hell I missed that. Wait, can we just... Probably quicker mothballing over here? How's your OCD scanning going, says Emma? It's been going good. It's fine you were focusing on something else, says X-Ram. I thought so. You know. It's going good, Ember. I'm just trying to defeat a giant plant-looking thing. Oh, jeez. Ow. Let's see if I can just... Come on now. Go, 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 go. Go, come on. Wait, why did the other one over there come back? Did it move it? Why is my controls are weird again? That is really strange. I don't know why it's doing that. That's really annoying me. It feels like they're getting locked in place a little bit. The boss knocked it back down. Ah, okay. Another not fun thing about the North American version of this, basically, or just the American version, is the music for this boss was stuck in a 30-second loop. Oh, jeez. Doesn't sound good. Ow, ow, what the hell? That honestly felt like I'd got dragged over there then. I don't know whether that was true or not, but this is kind of weird. Right, ah, there we go. I feel like if I hit him, or it, quick enough that it... Oh, come on. What the hell is going on there? Seriously, it feels like my controls are getting stuck. Use the morph ball to move faster. Honestly, it feels like I'm getting stuck here. Like, this is weird, because normally it wouldn't... be having this much trouble with this, but... There, I'm locked in position again. Couldn't move then. Weird. Really weird, and it's very noticeable. Oh, wait. Where's the... I just use sidestep and hop for this. Trust me. Whoa, that wouldn't even let me... What the hell? What is going on here? There's one more tube. I've never heard of anybody else having that problem. It's doing it now. Ah, there's that tube. No joke, it's very noticeable. And you guys know I wouldn't say it unless, you know, it was definitely an issue. It's really, really strange. It almost feels like my controller's just getting locked up. I'm trying to think of what else it would be similar to. It's not like stick drift. It's like... Is this a disc or digital? This is a physical copy. I think it might be the controllers just need charging or something. I'm not entirely sure. But the best way to put it is... It's like... Imagine... I'll try and illustrate it in stream here in a moment, once we've done this. I feel like I should have scanned that as well. I probably should have. There we go, we get the proper suit back instead of just the power suit. With the giant shoulder pads. Doo-doo. Bavaria suits. It could be an animation overlap that slows or locks some of your control systems, Marcus. I don't think it's that. The way that it is. If you have another controller, try it out. That would rule it out. I actually liked the sleek shoulder axis, Ember. What I'm thinking is imagine I'm doing this, right, and I'm moving forwards. Now imagine it locks up now. My character would do this. That's what it kind of feels like, and in certain instances, like for instance, when I was trying to move around the boss there, you could see me doing this, like just circle strafing it, but occasionally, I'd just be stuck, and the only thing I could do was move the right controller. I'm like, hello? Because I can't strafe or anything. It was so weird. I think there's some sort of connection issue. I'm not facing the actual Switch. Like, my capture card is next to me, and I've got that running into a TV that's on my desk next to you guys. So I think it might be something to do with that, or... I don't know. It feels like there's some sort of interference between the controllers and the actual Switch itself that's potentially leading to that kind of an issue. It happened every time you triggered stun and shot the lights. Well, the thing is, it's like it's also been happening at different areas as well. Not just then, so... Because if it isn't the hardware problem, then it's a software problem. In other words, the game. Maybe? I don't know, like... Hello? Fish! I'm gonna go with hardware for the moment. Just because I can't see it being software just for now. I'd have to try it on different games and see whether it does it there. Maybe I should look that up online and see whether there's like records of anybody else's controls getting locked up. Might do that after stream. Oh, it's
Recording to logbook.
the bomb creature things. Pulse Bamu! If I remember rightly, can't you stun them by shooting them? You could do something to him, I just can't remember. Dude, I'm loving this environment, seriously. Oh, wait a minute. That's a spider ball track, but I don't have the spider ball. Ow, what the hell was that? Oh, I see, we end up back here?
Recording to logbook.
Oculus wall crawler. Exam says, because in the promotion in the trailer they say that you can play the game in different setups, GameCube, Wii, and Switch style. Yeah, that's true. So maybe I should just throw the Cube controller. Oh no, wait, you can't use the Cube controller on it, I don't think. I know you can change the controller's style of play, so you can change it to classic tanky GameCube style if you want. Okay, that's cracked. Don't believe one of those war wasps got in the way. Oh. No. No. Maybe I can't do anything with that yet. Hello? Oh, Magmore Caverns. Dude, what's Magmore Caverns gonna look like in this at the moment? Okay, so we've not explored all of the ruins yet, but we've explored a good chunk. Go on, I'm interested in seeing what the caverns are like. That lighting, man. Seriously, I am so enjoying this. If you look at your weapons logs, it'll tell you which weapons are effective against which materials. Oh, okay, thank you very much, Devasia. Let's have a look. Cordite. That's the world map, not the logs. There we go. Maybe power beam. Oh, no. I have not used this at all yet, so let's try. Mothball is modular, the several upgrades. Okay. These are not the logs, these are just the general things, so maybe... What I'm saying is, maybe the implementation of the new controls is the problem. Potentially. Control scheme. Yeah, I'm using dual stick instead of anything else. There's the logbook, so that would be... Okay, that's... Just looking through stuff. Did I miss something on the pirate ship? Or is that... Does it not go in that order? Because everything else we've kind of been scanning pretty well at the moment. Huh. Are you wireless? It's wireless. Do you have any other controllers? Nope. Just this one? It would be under weapons, I think, Sister Fisher. Okay, so this is the inventory. Logbook. I haven't got weapons in here, I don't think, unless I'm looking in the wrong area. The only other thing I've got is like that one. But that just told us a basic overview of stuff, unless... Ah, there we go. There we go. Secondary items. Excuse me. Hang on. Missile launcher. Missile launcher can be used as a ballistic weapon. Missiles can destroy objects made of radion or brimstone. Charge beam. That's it. I've not got any more for now. Okay, are you using the Joy-Cons? Yes, I am. There could be a slight delay. That might be it, yeah. I'm gonna Google it real quick, says X-Ram. Okay. Dude, that change in music immediately gives you some different sort of atmospheric feeling. That looks so cool. Seriously, this just looks so cool. I love all the new textures. Kind of reminds me of the Halo 2 update that they did with the Anniversary, where they had cool textures there. You don't have the weapons that works on those barriers yet. That's fine. Oh. More shriek bats. It's done it again. It locked up there for a moment. I kind of think the game is underdone. There are a lot of snapping when you do those things. We'll have to see, because I don't know. There, it's doing it again. Maybe it is a targeting thing? It's... Yeah, it's doing it. Huh. Hang on. I think it might be something to do with targeting in the Joy-Cons. Hang on. Try... Pressing left trigger when I do that. I know I'm not in targeting mode, but... Do that and then... No, maybe I need to actually be targeting something properly. Love the steam coming out of the floor because of the heat here. Blast shield. Save station. Love the way, because we're that far underground now, and there's all the lava and everything, we're just getting lots of steam. Maybe the animation of the targeting could not be altered and is hard set. Honestly, I find it'll probably be the most simplest of things that's the issue with it, but don't want to go overthinking it too much, you know. Oh wait, I didn't want to get back in. No. I mean, if you come at it from more of a developer sort of standpoint and a technical one like that, you could be guessing for hours on end and not potentially get the right answer. Wait a minute.
Recorded to logbook.
Can be breached with missiles. Okay. Oh, dude. That lava effect is really cool. Kind of reminds me of the Doom animation that I ended up doing with the little embers. I seriously hope somebody like completely mines this thing for textures in future, because that'll be so good for 3D artists or people just wanting to do animations in future. Hot cheese, lava's a bit too pure, says Ember. I love the way the lava looks like it's wavy, or it's like moving around or whatever. Are you using gyro aiming? No, I'm not. It's just dual stick.
Recorded to logbook.
When you lock on? No, I don't believe so. Hang on. No, it's just dual stick. I tried actually doing anything that might say it's gyro, but it isn't. Excuse me. Oh, there's the
Recorded.
lava dragon thing. There was it. Magma fire-breathing serpent. Magmas prefer extreme heat zones. Susceptible to ice. You're staying up really late today. Like I said, I ended up sleeping for like half the day, so it's fine. Question is, what's that?
Recorded to logbook.
Puffer. Unstable gas-filled organism that will rupture on contact. Okay, so don't be anywhere near them because of the gas that they release. Does it linger? For a little bit, yeah. Oh, dude, seriously, did we just... Oh, the lava reacts to your shots? Oh, that is really nice. That's a nice touch. Seriously, this looks like a really, really good interpretation of a lava-filled area. Ooh. Dude, okay, so we can't stand on those because of the weight of Samus's power suit. Does it react to the rocket or only a charged shot? Guess we'll find out in a moment. Only the charged shot. Did you just judge her weight? No, I was trying to avoid that Ember. That's why I deliberately said Samus's power suit and not Samus's weight. Okay, so the lizard literally just respawned in. I was very careful not to do that. You know, in terms of judging Samus by her weight. Got me absolutely paranoid now about that, because I swear I didn't. At least I didn't intend to if I did. Seriously? Like, no joke, I'm severely paranoid about that kind of thing. I'm actually second guessing myself here and trying to decide whether I actually did say that wrong or not. Okay, let's see. I'm just half lighting you is fine. God damn it, I'm being mean. So mean. I'm sat here like going crazy thinking, wait a minute. Did I say something wrong? Did I say something bad? I didn't mean to, you know. Being mean. Stop picking on me. I'm of course joking, by the way. Oh. Okay, so I've got these things to deal with. Okay, so it's difficult to escape from them when you get caught. So try and not get caught then. There we go. Dude, I'm loving all the heat vents and everything else. I wonder where the nearest save point is. I should really check the map, but I'm not finding anything online. You might want to share your experience in some forum or something about the controls. Yeah, I might end up doing. I'll even tell Jen about it, because it's just a really weird experience. Go this way? Oh. The thing is, it's not even me, you know, making excuses up for how badly I've been playing. It's clearly affecting me, you know. Oh. Oh, crap. No, didn't want to change into the morph ball. What the hell, did I just tap that by accident? There we go. We just... Come this way for the moment. Absolutely loving how Magmore looks right now. So good. A lot brighter than the original from what I remember. By the way, Exram, thank you very much for looking for that. Wonder if it has anything to do with the 3-shot thing? What I did find was people having issues with the controls because of muscle memory. Yeah, that's definitely not the thing. Use a couple of charged shots there, we're all good. If I remember rightly, wasn't this near the pirate's place? Or this is one of the small pirate places. Oh, ow, ow. Okay, just jumping in the lava again. Just jumping in something else that's dangerous to Samus. Okay, up we go. Oh crap. That was close. Ow. I don't want to move around too much, especially in here, because if I fall off, because that bug thing that I'm getting, I'm going to call it a bug at the moment. Until I figure out exactly what it is. You might be patient zero, says Exram. I hope not, you know. low crystal formations, but sorry, local crystal formations possess low phazon residue. It's okay, just crystallized phazon all over the place. Or rather, phazon leaking into the crystals around here. Dude, you can almost see it there. Be cool if it had like a blue vein inside of it, you know, to show off the phazon. For a moment there, I was getting flashbacks from like Halo Infinite with the whole hex pattern thing, but thankfully we won't have to see that for too long. You know, you might help other people or the developer says Exram. That's true. It could be a whole thing of if it gets reported and it's a rare thing, then interesting. Oh, dude, we're gonna go to Fendrana? Hell yeah. All aboard the lift to Fendrana. Oh, my bad. Oh my god. That looks so good. I have a tinfoil hat theory, says Exram, that they did Prime 1 to practice for Prime 4. I imagine they wanted to put something out because there was nothing, you know, sort of going in terms of Prime 4, because they've had to restart it a couple of times. So they're like, yeah, we'll practice an art style and see what happens, and of course it worked out wonders. No, so if this is the pipeline that they're using for 4, that would be great. There it is. There's the music. Like, Fendrana always has that sort of ethereal, sort of magical sort of atmosphere to it when you first go to it. Hang on. Can I scan that? Yes, I can. I remember when I did, when I was in university, a guy made a level that was very similar to Fendrana. I think he said it was based off it a little bit. It was just a load of, like, caverns and stuff. And he couldn't get it to be done properly for his level design class that he was sitting. And I remember I ended up modeling it all for him and ended up listening to Fendrana Drifts while I was doing it. It looked really good by the end of it, but it was so cool just taking inspiration from that to make it look really good. No joke, I absolutely love listening to this track, even, you know, just for the sake of it, when I'm not listening to, like, any specific OST. I just stick on Fendrana Drifts and away we go. They've obviously made the snow a little bit more subtle, but I think it actually looks more realistic like that. It's almost like instead of being a heavy snowstorm, like in the original, it's kind of like light snowfall. In one of these rooms, there are certain ice bats that despawn after a certain point and never come back. Interesting. Never knew that, Exra. Cordite statue. Oh, more snow, says Devasia. Yeah, we got snow over here at the moment as well. Oh, wait, are they... Dude, are they icy or is it just me? I was just outside, says Devasia. Does it have snow outside too, where you are? So no, I've got snow over here. Dude, that's that issue, I swear. Is it? Hang on. Is it because of the scan?
Recorded to
No. It's been snowing all day since Asia. It's been kind of like that here. It's what Division and I were talking about earlier, says X-Man. Ah. Like over here it's not snowed too much, and I heard a power up then. Speaking of, it's behind a ice wall, which I think will probably be able to be... Hang on. Can be melted with extreme heat. Okay, so I have to come back for that. I need the power beam for that. Would it be the power beam? The heat one from Magmore Caverns. Oh. Oh, safe space. The plasma beam, that was it. Sorry. It's been a while. It's been a hot... Oh, let's think. When was the last time I played Prime properly? Oh boy. It's hard to remember actually when I played Prime properly, because I've not really touched it more than say like a couple of times when I originally ran it, and even then I didn't properly fully complete it, so that was when it first came out. Yeah, it's probably about 20 years since I touched Prime properly. I think it's 20 years, isn't it, right? Ow. Ow. I was trying to go around that then so I could jump it. No, didn't mean to do that. Ow, seriously? Oh, I have to do something else before I can go through the shield door. I don't remember what else I have to do. Didn't they say the missile launcher could destroy? Ah, there we go. Okay. Yep. Dude, no, I thought it was going good there. I was like, oh, sweet. And then it fell off. Let's try again. No, no, no. Oh, 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 you guys got me addicted to morph ball jumping now. Yeah, that's... Also, it's almost like when you scan something, it's getting stuck while scanning.
Recorded to logbook.
I love the way that owl lights up the area. I always have done. Is there another one over there? Yeah, thought so. I love the way it makes the visor go funny as well. Ow. This room says Division. This is the room. Wait, what?
Recorded to logbook.
Oh, the baby she-goth where you first fight one. These things appear in Metroid Zero Mission are so annoying. Oh, crap. Ow. I know I have to hit it from behind. I just gotta wait for it to charge me. Oh, there's another one behind me. What? Oh, no. That's not good. Ooh. Okay, I might be able to do this. Oh. There we go, we got one, I think? Yeah. Because one's down, I should be able to circle strafe the other. There we go. Dude, there's something going on here again. It's really weird. What is going on with the connection? That's... Ooh. Ow, ow, ow. Don't want to get killed by them. Okay. Is this the area that you guys were on about with the bats? Because if... Maybe they just took the bats out? I don't know. If they were causing a problem, then maybe they took them out?
Recorded to logbook.
Oh, come on now. Go on. Ow. Like, get right in its face there. I was like, ah. My bad. Absolutely loving how both Magmor and Andrana look here with all the different materials and textures and stuff. It looks so good. Is that the light coming in from... Oh, they got the ice looking correct. They've got light pouring in through the ice that then reflects on the... Well, glows through onto the floor. That is so good. Oh. Maybe we should focus on one at a time here, or just not do anything to antagonize them here. Is there anything up here? Seemingly not. Okay. Dude, I love being able to see through the ice there. That is so cool. Is this the same room we were in before, just higher up? Yes, it is. Is this the main room? Oh, wait, what? 3 of those orb things? Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that. I really did forget about that. Oops. Isn't this the other one with a, yeah, with Baby Sheegoth in it? Let me just try and... Ow, I was going to say go around here, but apparently not. There they are, Sister Asia. Wait, what? Hang on. Ow, ow. Okay, my bad. Oh. No, come on out. In the ceiling above. Ah! Come on. Okay. Exrams. There they are on the ceiling above the Sheegoth. Oh, those. The Shriek Bats. On Talon 4, they are only found on dark ceilings in the buildings in the Ice Ruins West. They disappear permanently once Samus equips the thermal visor, or sorry, acquires the thermal visor, but only in the North American version. Interesting. Oh, that definitely went weird there. Have you ever had a controller where it just looks down? Like it's like massive stick drift. That was weird. It's like I'm there looking and I'm like, right, okay, I'll look back down, and instead of just going down like this, the stick literally just went, bleh. No, you could see it. Really weird. You can literally see it happening right before you, and I can feel it happening, and I'm like, this is weird. Totally weird. What did you do to the controller, Dave? It's obviously angry at you. I did nothing to it. The last person to use this was Jen, but I don't even think Jen's done anything to it, you know. Just played the games on it. Weird. Got me wondering whether I needed a new set of Joy-Cons or something.
Recording to logbook.
Maybe they like Gem more than you. I would not be surprised, X-Ram, if the controllers worked for Jen but not for me. Yeah, baby Sheegoth. Come on now. Oh, wait, what? Let's do it again. This is the place where you get the boost ball. Time to do some backtracking. It's something to do with the targeting, I swear. It feels like it at least. Really weird. Really weird, and it's annoying the living daylights out of me right now. I'd have to get Jen to double check this, but I swear it's not just me going completely nuts, you know. I'm not gaslighting myself about this, it's definitely a thing. Because you'd think if it was me, I'd know when I was pressing the controls and for how long. You know, because hand-eye coordination. I'm not that bad at hand-eye coordination. Oh. Oh, there we go. There we go. That did that on its own then. What the hell? That literally... No joke. I stopped it there and it just went... Ooh, and then stopped there on its own. Are these... Something's up with these Joy-Cons, man. I swear something's up with these Joy... It's... There. Dude, that's not me look... Oh, that's... I need a save point. That's doing my head in. No joke. Where's the save point? They're becoming sentient. How far am I away from the boost ball here? Because I figure I can get the boost ball. I saw that, says Eggsram. Yeah, it was messed up. Let's realign the platform, see if I can get the boost ball, and I'm assuming there's a save point after it that I can use. And I can hopefully get to it without any more goddamn problems. Because I just want to enjoy the game instead of having controller issues. Oh, there it is. Do 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 do. Okay, so how do I get back to the save point now? Oh, does that mean I can... Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. I swear, man, my Joy-Cons are, like, basically fighting me every step of the way right now. Oh, quick booster there. Then it was like, go on. Okay, where's this save point? Ah, there's one where I am now. If I go out through the next two rooms and then down, there's a save point there. Let's just leg it to the save point. And then I can try and look up this whole thing with Switch Joy-Cons because it's really weird. Oh, this is where we see Ridley, isn't it? Where he flies over. Yeah, there he is. You have to go back to the overworld at this point anyway. Yeah, I was going to say, don't we have to go back to Talon Overworld and start doing some more, well, some backtracking and messing around with stuff. Okay, it's in that room. Would you like to save? Yes, because I want to know what's up with these Joy-Cons. Just to reiterate, ask Jen to test the controllers and test the other button layouts. Oh, I will do, Eggsram. I want to figure out what's going on here, and then I'll report back to you on the next one when I do this again to figure out what exactly is going on. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I know I have. It's been nice experiencing Prime again, apart from the controller issues. But yeah, it's been nice seeing so many of you back. It's really fun, as usual. Thank you for the company. I really enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed too, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!